Ladies and gentlemen, 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 it's time. It's time for the weekly Tony. What's up, wrestling fans, and welcome into the Weekly Tony. The Weekly Tony. That's right. Borrowing a little something from my Popcast buddies. Tonight, it's the first episode of the Weekly Tony. Coming to you live in the first episode. Like I promised, I'll give you love all night long. If you want to chime in, feel free to do it in the chat. You know how to do it. And support this. Look at the right side of the thumbnail. He's got no body. He's got no body, bro. Tonight, that's... Ladies and gentlemen, 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 it's time. It's time for the Weekly Tony. I just had to hear it one more time. Just had to hear it one more time. What's up, everybody? Tony Khan. How is he going to balance and counteract NXT? Because, you know, AEW is forced to be live on Tuesday because of the playoffs, and NXT doesn't want to lose their momentum. So Tony Khan is up against it this week. He had to move nights. Some would say that, you know, he's butting in on the Tuesday night NXT, and that's his fault. I don't believe that to be true. I think, hey, what are you going to do? He was forced onto Tuesdays. He's got to take what he has, and that's Tuesday. It's not like he's trying to go up ahead against WWE. Oh, my God, look at this. Omar. Omar Fuckanani.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9.
Yeah.
I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife.
Yeah.
$9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9.
The Bears versus the Washington Commandos.
My life was in danger.
His life was in danger. Also, WWE blocked monetized this $4.25, so I'm working on getting that back up. All because of our Hulk Hogan clip, if you can believe that or not.
My life was in danger.
Omar, his life was in danger. If you guys want to donate tonight to the Weekly Tony, for now it's the Weekly Tony. If the show gets canceled, it gets canceled. But right now, I'm trying to do the Weekly Tony, so thank you to Omar for contributing $9 to the show towards the Weekly Tony. And so, yeah, Tony, so starting off, Tony Khan went on Twitter, and this is really pretty interesting because basically Tony Storm does not have a Twitter account. So Tony Khan actually was like, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on Twitter for it, because I forgot that Tony Storm left. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Tony Storm actually left Twitter, and I totally forgot about this. So Tony Khan, I guess, on her behalf, essentially, said she doesn't have a Twitter, so I'll reiterate it on her behalf. Tony Storm is timeless. So timeless Tony Storm, which really is a detriment that she's not on Twitter. If I was AEW, I would try to coerce her into like, okay, well, can we operate a Twitter account on your behalf? You know, where it only tweets character-related things once in a while, but at least so it has that presence, you know what I mean? Like, I would kind of be upset that she wasn't on Twitter moving, getting that presence churning up and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm Tony Khan, I'm trying to make that a thing. I'm trying to make that happen. Because, dude, I want that. I mean, she is like arguably one of the hottest commodities all of a sudden now in AEW. Right now, she's the one sort of like she's trending upward. She is the female like top thing going on right now. And one of the top acts going on because of her timeless Toni Storm gimmick thing. So if I'm AEW, I'm like, man, we got to get her on social media. I mean, so Tony Khan tweets out, oh, she's not on here, but I'll talk for her. Well, if I'm Toni Storm, I'm saying, I mean, if I'm Tony Khan, I'm saying, hey, we got to create an account for her, like a company account for her. You know what I mean? I mean, she's running away with everything. She gets to be on the show, get paid to be on the show, and do that thing. And then on top of that, she gets to have an OnlyFans and make like $1 million a year on OnlyFans, right? I mean, have we figured out exactly how much she's making yet? I don't know if we've established exactly how much she's making, but it's a lot, right? It's like $1 million. We kind of came close to figuring that out. So I'm pretty sure it's something pretty friggin' decent, you know? So it's great to be here with the Weekly Tony. Like I said, it's a shout out to the Popcast guys. They did the Weekly Terry, and we got the Weekly Tony going on here. So the first thing I wanted to get to is, again, how he's, you know, Tony Khan is tweeting on the behalf of Toni Storm, the timeless Toni Storm, which is, I find very interesting. If you're in the chat, guys, please do me a big favor and do yourselves a big favor, and let's get these shows popping all the time. You just got to go ahead and drop a big like on the video. Okay, drop a big like on the video. Streamlabs is up, the Goon. What up, Goon? Streamlabs works, bro. I don't know what's going on for you, but it should be working just fine. It should be working fine. You know? I think, unless there's you having a problem. I don't know. Yeah, it's working for me. Goon, it should work for you. It works, bro. They've been having server troubles these past few weeks, though, where there's been all these server issues. It's been going on. I went to other people's channels, like, and it was happening there too, and they were having all kinds of problems, and it was just kind of crazy. And it was like, damn, they're really having problems over there. And it got fixed after 10 minutes, and then it went back to being fucked up 20 minutes later. So I don't know what's up with their servers, but yeah, there's been something going on. But it's working right now for me, so I don't know. Should be working good. Worst comes to worst, use Stream Elements. Stream Elements is pinned in the description box down below. Streamlabs, Stream Elements. There's two different ways to donate. They both work. One works with a credit card. Stream Elements works better for that. Whatever you want to do, go for it. Or use the Super Chat feature if you want to give Google 30%. Super Chat to become a member, all that stuff. So Tony Khan tweeting on behalf of Toni Storm. How very sweet of him, you know, to do that. Isn't that sweet, guys? Oh, it's so sweet. I will talk about anything and everything tonight, but we are focused on the Tony Khan because it's the Weekly Tony. So, Tony, I think what Tony Khan needs to do is get on, you know, Toni Storm and say to Toni Storm, hey, listen, Toni Storm, you need to go ahead and let us create a Twitter for you. And I think that's what needs to happen. So, create a Twitter for her. That way that she can go out there and, you know, they can at least do these tweets once every night or day or something just to say whatever and do these little GIF vignettes of her, whatever else they got to do, want to do, whatever the case may be. So hopefully they'll do that. Guys, if we get to 50 likes, I will lick her photo like a weirdo. So go ahead. What else did we have for Tony Khan in the news? By the way, in the future on this, I'd like to have either a, you know, Dork Knight or Luke Rojas by my side for this one. So eventually in the future, I'll reach out and get everybody on board, but we may get Luke as well. But I know that Dork and Luke aren't big AEW guys, so I am looking to find a solid AEW fan who will co-host the Weekly Tony with me. So I am looking for that. So let me know if you see somebody that you think is worthy of it, or whatever the case may be. Because we're looking for a good, solid co-host for the Weekly Tony. But But what else did Tony Khan have to say? He did talk about Title Tuesday, but it's nothing that we didn't really know about. We know the international titles on the line. We know Hangman Jay White. And it's his birthday. So the weekly Tony, it's pretty crazy. I didn't even know this. Alexa, when is Tony Khan's birthday?
Tony Khan's birthday is on October 10th.
There you go. It's Tony Khan's birthday. How about that? This is the stuff you find out about on the Weekly Tony that you don't find out about anywhere else. The Weekly Tony. It's Tony Khan's birthday on Title Tuesday. Conspiracy theory, Tony Khan, it has nothing to do with baseball playoffs. Tony Khan wanted to move the show to Tuesday. That way, he could celebrate his birthday. That's what happened. Breaking news, conspiracy theory. It's Tony Khan's birthday on Title Tuesday. So that will be a big celebration. Who's not going to celebrate Tony Khan's birthday on Tuesday? I love Tony Khan, by the way. Coked up personality. Look at his eyes. What do you see? Coked up personality. No, I don't see that. I see an intense guy who's a great wrestling fan. A great, he's given us this alternate entertainment that's been wonderful. Title Tuesday looks like it might be great. And after, I will say this too, after that wonderful Edge or Adam Copeland and Christian segment, coming off the other night, say what you want about the entire show. Great moment, man. Everybody today was just, you know what everybody was saying today? Because of Tony Khan, because of Christian, because of Adam Copeland, the rated R superstar. You know what they were saying today? You know what people were saying everywhere? They were saying this.
Go fuck yourself.
That's what they were saying. They were saying it to everybody they could get their hands on.
Go fuck yourself.
And it was glorious, wasn't it? Wasn't it glorious? It was so good. Follow me on Twitter at MetaWorld Online, by the way. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, pick up your secondary device or go to your other screen right now and give me a follow on Twitter at MetaWorld Online. I'm back on Twitter after losing 36,000 followers, after losing 10,000 followers, after losing 6,000 followers, after losing 3,000 followers, after losing 2,400 followers. I'm back with 809 followers at MetaWorld Online. But this ain't Twitter anymore. It's X. So, shit that happened to me on Twitter, it's a whole different world now because now it's X. And you know what X does? X marks the spot. Did you know that? X marks the spot. Talk about counter-programming this Tuesday night. I'm telling you, man, this is going to be a battle for Tony Khan and NXT. And we got more stuff to get to, but it's going to be a battle. And we took a poll last night on what we thought. I think you guys said AEW was going to win. So you guys are on Tony Khan's side. I picked NXT, surprisingly. I actually picked NXT. And, I'm going to stand by that, even though I love Tony Khan. I love AEW, and I think they have a shot. I think they could win it. But I'm going to go ahead and say that, I'm going to give I'm going to give it to WWE NXT this week. I think they're going to beat AEW on Tuesday. I just have that feeling. I got that feeling. Not saying it's like a great thing. Not saying I want that to happen. But it's definitely got the vibe of what I think is going to happen is I think it's going to happen. But you know what? If that doesn't happen, man, I really do think it's a big feat. If Tony Khan can go on a different night up against a different wrestling show on a night that's not normally his, and he can defeat NXT when they're bringing out Cena and all this Roman and all this crazy other stuff, dude, I think that is a wild thing. And I am going to go to Discord in a couple of minutes, so if you want to be on here, make sure you go to Discord. And again, Tony Khan tweeted out, since Tony Storm, or Timeless Tony Storm doesn't have a Twitter. He tweeted on her behalf earlier the other day. So I really think AEW needs to make a Twitter account for Tony Storm. Like, immediately. They got to do it. I really believe that. But going back to more Tony Khan. He said he was very happy, I think, the other night with the situation and when it went down because he tweeted out, he tweeted this. Thank you to all who watched AEW Dynamite tonight. It was a great anniversary show to celebrate 4 years of Dynamite. And if you missed it earlier, if you're located out west, it's on 8 p.m. So he was just promoting it. He was very happy about it. He also had said, that he also prepped everybody. I didn't even see this the other day. I should have saw this. But if you missed it, you really got to follow Tony Khan because he did say this, and I should take that advice. Obviously, I should be following Tony Khan because I would have known. Instead, I found out from you guys in the chat about what was going on, and that is that he was giving away that, there's going to be an overrun tonight. Coming right now, Edge Rated R, live in the ring, first time ever. Don't miss our 4-year anniversary, and he brought up how there's an overrun. So that was a big situation. Tony Khan did a great job of, I think, explaining it there. And wonderful, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Let's see. And we got more Tony Khan to come too, but we got other things to go on as well. So we got a couple other things coming as well. He really clearly loves Tony Storm, though. I'll tell you that, man. Tony Khan is all in on Tony Storm. It feels like. So this is kind of funny. Tony Khan, like I said, he tweeted out. This message right here. He tweeted out, she doesn't have a Twitter, so I'll reiterate for her on her behalf. Tony Storm is timeless. Thank you, everyone watching AEW Dynamite tonight. You're the best. And then this guy, _ Cockor. We're just going to call him Cock. Fuck him. What a stupid name. He said, what is Twitter, Tony? I only know X. And then Tony Khan said, Twitter is from a time before X. Tony Storm is timeless. Like, I don't know. So Tony Khan's having fun on Tony Storm's behalf, bringing up what Twitter and X is.
I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
I will be your co-host, pal. It shall be sexy, daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring Omar Fakarani on the show in a second here. He's on Discord, and he just donated $3. I didn't even know that was coming, but shout out to Omar Fakarani. If you guys like the shows and you want to keep my streams going as much as possible, you guys can donate using Streamlabs pinned to the top of the chat or Stream Elements in the description box down below. All the donation amounts are listed down below, and we'll have the $25 patron producers. By the way, guys, Patreon get a huge update today. I don't know if you guys have been on Patreon in a while, but you got to check this out. Patreon got a huge update, and it is crazy. Everyone's been tweeting me and texting me about it or Xing me. X me. I don't fucking know. Everybody's been Xing me about it, and it's got an overhaul. It looks so different. The symbol now looks like an asshole shitting. Like, it's weird. People have been messaging me about like how different it looks, and there's all these different options now and whatever. And so just go on there and check it out, and it's a little bit different looking everywhere than it used to be. So give it a look. Listen, wow, Clyde Cash, I got to read that later, man. You left like a paragraph. Like, that's a book right there. Holy hell, Clyde Cash on Patreon. Leaving a book. I love when people leave books. Anyway, the Weekly Tony continues here on the Joe Cronin Show. Hope you subscribe if you're brand new. Hit the like button if you can, if you're not disabled. And let's go to Omar Fakarani's thoughts on what we've talked about so far on the Weekly Tony.
Hello, Daddy.
What the hell? Oh my God, bro. I was way too serious for that. Like that. Hello, Daddy. The fuck? Oh my God, that was great.
Yeah.
Hello, Daddy.
Daddy.
That was so weird. I mean, like only because you did it that it was weird. I was like, whoa. Hello, Daddy.
It's just too horny. Yeah.
It puts the knife in the throat. But no, it's I don't know. What do you think? Don't you think that AEW should, create a Tony Storm Twitter account and just not tell anybody? Because it's kind of
I think with that timeless gimmick, because that's like a very Marilyn Monroe inspiration from the way it is. If you maybe like have like someone who represents her, because that should be like a 1945 character,
like her publicist, or like what I like about it is it's kind of a mix, right? She's like she's got the Marilyn Monroe look, but she's embodying several crazy old style actresses all in one. So you could even mix in that she has a publicist, which is more modern nowadays. But like, why not? I like that she's kind of mixed up in this weird Hollywood like mix of shit. So yeah, they should create an account called Tony Storm, Timeless Tony Storm's publicist, or Timeless Tony Storm and just her publicist tweets.
Like I want her next week to come on Dynamite and be like, or Tuesday, and goes like, "Oh, my husband was drafted to the war," and basically be out of touch and out of line with everything, because this is like a 1940, 50, maybe like, I don't know. I would say she mentions the Nazis, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Just be all over the place. Be that confused, egotistical. I'm gonna make it to the big silver screen, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And so don't have her have social media, because she should be like out of touch. Maybe like go to a fan, be like, "What is this?" And she's holding a phone and she's confused.
See, I don't know if they're gonna go that far. I feel like she's in modern times, but she's crazy. I don't know, but yeah, maybe they could go that far. Then they're getting into sort of like almost Matt Hardy territory. The Bears are actually beating the Commanders right now, which is, I'm surprised a little bit.
That's a shock. Bears are been garbage.
They're 0-4. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like make her like a confused Mick Foley. Remember like Mick Foley with Love Dude Love, and fucking Mankind and Cactus Jack and all these confused characters. So she could be like in the modern time, but kind of like confused and having like a schizophrenic change, and she becomes this 1950s 60s psycho crazy woman. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. I think they might do it, but so far she hasn't gone off the complete deep end with that yet, but I could see them doing that.
I mean, it's too early. Was just like the beginning with the promo, with
She reminds me of that Matt Hardy situation.
Omar Thacker, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Are you okay, Fuckerani?
My life was in danger, Pico.
He's feeling himself.
All right, relax, Michael Cole.
Go fuck yourself.
Mr. Pico Boulevard, thank you for the $2. And the Bears are beating Washington pretty handedly right now. Washington's got to do something here to start the third quarter. And I took $6 and I made 30 25-cent bets or something like that. So right now I'm losing because 70% of them were in the favor of the Washington Commanders. Although I really do like the quarterback of the Bears. He rings up numbers. So maybe one of my games is doing well. I don't know. But
go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. San Francisco. That's actually what that sounds like. He actually sounds like Ron Burgundy there. Listen to that again.
Go fuck yourself.
He really kind of sounds like it.
He does. He does.
San Diego, right? Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Watch. Let's play the clips up close. Let's listen to this, everybody. Let's take a little listen.
From the entire Channel 4 News team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, Sandy.
Yeah, see, like, just the way he says that, right?
Fuck yourself, Sandy.
It's very similar.
Very similar. Yeah.
Go fuck yourself, Sandy.
Go fuck yourself.
It's very, very close.
Burgundy. Go fuck yourself, Sandy.
Wow.
Go fuck yourself.
Very similar. I find those very similar. I'm not saying he's doing an.
Cool.
I'm not saying he's doing an impression, but it sounds like he might be. Sounds like he might be.
The way he did it, like the way he hugged him, and he had like that emotional Sammy moment, and then stone cold face, and he's like, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah,
and
go fuck
left
yourself.
Him like he was. That was
Go
like
fuck
talking
yourself,
about that promo.
Yeah, so let's.
That was a hell of a promo.
Let's take it back and ready. Here it comes. Ready? Let's try it all together.
Go fuck yourself.
San Diego.
See, there it is. Wow.
San Diego.
That was pretty good. Let's try again.
Go fuck yourself.
San Diego.
Yep, there you go. It's pretty good. Pretty close. Pretty close. Mr. Pico Boulevard, thank you for the $2 donation, my friend. If you guys want to donate, the link is pinned to the top of the channel. And so far, the only one besides Mr. Pico has been the man who's on here with me right now. That's right, pay to play Omar Fakarani. And I'm just kidding, I would have put him on anyway. But it was cool that he did sort of pay to play. So what else? What else do you see? Are you in on this Tuesday night war that's about to happen?
Yeah, man. It's pretty interesting. Like, I like that both companies are going gun blazing on this. I think it's more reactionary from WWE because, like, oh, they moved in the state. Let's just put Cody and Roman and I mean, Cena and Cody and Heyman, I think so far been confirmed.
Right.
Which is really like, it makes me go like, why? Like, does that really gonna grow people to go?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Cody and
let me play devil's advocate, right? I'm going to pretend I'm WWE, and instead of looking at this like, we're looking at it very like it's malicious, right? Like it's they're going to counter program the WWE or AEW or whatever. Well, first of all, it's their night, right? So they're on Tuesdays. They're supposed to be on Tuesdays, and now AEW is coming into their night. But it's not like AEW's fault. They had to go on a different night. There's nothing they can do about it. So let's just look at it through an innocent perspective. NXT has been building momentum the last few weeks, right? They've been building momentum. They've brought Becky Lynch onto the show. So they have a recent track record of trying to bring people in on the show. A few weeks back, they had Braun Breaker crush a guy with steps to try to sort of blur the lines of what's real and not real and what happened and what really happened and cause some kind of drama. Then the next week, you got Becky Lynch coming on the show and stuff like that. And so they are every week trying to do something to hook you on the show. Well, actually, last week was the sort of the No Mercy or whatever. So they've got something going on, the other night, Saturday, whatever, then every Tuesday. So to play devil's advocate, they probably thought to themselves, we don't want to lose the momentum that we have. So we don't want any chance of some of our viewers tuning into AEW instead of us. When we've been working so hard to build this week to week, we've got to do something to maintain the audience. So they decided this is what to do, was to just, to bring these people in. But WWE has been known to do this anyway. But from a devil's advocate point of view, why would you not? How would you not try to fight some of this instead of you losing a couple 100,000 viewers on Tuesday? You really want to keep everybody, because now I'm torn too. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I almost think I need to watch NXT to see Cena there, but in the end, I feel like if I watch WWE, I feel like I'm going to be bamboozled. I feel like I'm just watching WWE and these people are just appearing, and it doesn't matter because they didn't really have a real plan for all this. It's just to sort of see them there. Yeah, so it's like I feel like even though I'll be interested for as long as I can be, at the end when Edge is about to face Luchasaurus, I feel like I'm going to flip the channel to see that. What do you think?
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And to agree with with the way you play devil advocate. But my issue with NXT this week, NXT, as much as they've been building and trying to put Becky Lynch, bring back Baron Corbin, and try, to rebuild the product in the last few weeks has been very, in my opinion, very poor. Even with Dominic Mysterio changing, that No Mercy pay-per-view was okay. It was all right. Like, I can see they're trying to build something there. But again, when you put out of nowhere, Cody Rhodes is going to show up and Cena's going to show up, it seems to the casual viewer that's a bit like desperate here. Like, why are you if let's say if you said like, okay, we're gonna do like an NXT retro black and gold, we're gonna bring back Ciampa, Gargano, then I'll be like, you know what, that I'll be fine with that. But as a viewer who watches Cena and Cody on NXT, it just doesn't excite me. It's just like, okay, I already have been seeing him on Raw and SmackDown every week, and it's been okay. And it doesn't have that edge excitement. Like Edge in AEW and an AEW ring having a match, that triggers me to watch way more than anything they've announced on NXT by a country mile.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think like because and now Tony Storm too, and I just feel like NXT will be a bit of a mail-in, but I'll probably flip. You know, I honestly nowadays I don't have the problem of flipping. Obviously, it's just I'm gonna put on one screen and then have the screen right next to it, and I'm gonna watch both. So I'm gonna watch both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see both, and I'm not really worried about missing either one because I'm gonna focus on both. I wonder if there'll be other people that only watch one or the other, but no, I'll be watching both.
Yeah, no, I'll probably be the same. I'll probably be switching between both. I'll probably watch AEW live and then watch the NXT highlights later if something crazy happens, because NXT would have a good chance in this show if they brought like surprises and things that we don't know. So people might have watched AEW like, it was okay, it was a 7 out of 10, but NXT did like crazy surprises and things that would make the fan go, oh shit, maybe I'll tune up for NXT instead. But the problem with WWE, they put all the eggs in one basket for one show, and there's no continuity the week after. So what's the point? It's like a one-off. It's like, remember WWE with Legends Night?
Yeah.
Let's bring back the Legends, all this shit. Like, okay, are the Legends going to be back the week after? No, they're not. But the Edge story with Luchasaurus and Christian is going to be probably continuing until Full Gear. And that is the difference between this show and this show. It feels like this one is a one-off, and this one is the beginning of something probably very special.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if NXT is trending a bit upward, and I don't think AEW is really, some things in AEW are trending upward to me, but like NXT as a whole is starting to sort of trend upward a little bit. You know, I find it trending upward just a little bit. Let me see if I can play this clip that they wanted me to play. Let's see if I can find it. 126. We're going to play a clip real quickly that I was requested while we take a quick break on the Weekly Tony so people can hear this clip. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Here it is.
Yells him.
He's in a cowboy mode right here.
I know. What the fuck?
Oh, I think this is about Amber Heard. Let me see. Let me see what it is. It's an old clip, but somebody wanted me to play it. Oh, it's still TMZ, but other people have it up, so. What was that? Someone farting?
What is this? Was that Johnny?
Yeah.
Yells him.
He's in a cowboy mode right here.
I know. What the fuck?
We're not even fighting this morning. All I did was say sorry.
Did something happen? I don't think so.
No, that's the thing.
Now she starts taping him here.
Oh, fuck.
Damn, dude.
Got this going? Oh, really?
So that was 3 years ago. So now he's taping her.
But see, he didn't hit her though.
Yeah.
I mean, he went ballistic.
I
But
mean,
now, see that? I'm assuming that's why he got kicked off the movies or whatever.
yeah, that was the last time he really was connected to anything. So I don't.
And it turns out that now that she fucking hit him or whatever.
I don't know. I mean, we really honest. What it comes down
maybe
to,
she's been abusing him, and he's just going off the deep end because he's just tired of it.
I mean, we just basically don't know either way. Like that's the thing is, we really.
And if he did beat her, clearly she deserved it.
Yeah, sounds like.
Oh
it.
yeah, just punt.
If people want to be, oh, that's outrageous. Oh, JB, you can't do that. No, fuck that. If someone's throwing shit at me and being a piece of shit, I'm gonna clock your fucking brains out.
Well, he was throwing stuff in that clip. He's throwing it. He's breaking bottles everywhere, smashing shit, and being like, "Did something happen this morning?"
Who's to say she didn't beat the fuck out of him the night before?
Maybe. I mean, it's a weird situation.
I'm team him too.
Like these two guys, these two married people, like they're dropping audio clips and videos on each other. Like that's the type of fucking. This is why you don't get married if you're not ready for it. This is the type of fucking warfare that's going on over there at the Depp house. They're dropping fucking sound bites and shit on each other, like to the public for no reason, really. Like this is his response from 3 years ago. Like he must be drunk. He must have taped her, and he was drunk, thinking, "Oh, fucking show them." You know, so like it's literally.
I mean, fuck it.
I mean, that's like cannon fire right there, back and forth across the bow. That wasn't a joke. That was just, it's what it is.
I don't know, man. It just, you know how Hollywood couples are.
Yeah, they fucking, and he doesn't. I don't feel bad for either one of these people.
But can I ask you this? And
Yeah.
maybe I'm just, you know me. Who the fuck's he married to? The Amber Heard, of course, but I mean, like, am I supposed to know who that is?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. Is she an actress or something?
She is. I don't remember what she's done. I don't remember.
Okay, so here's her profile. It says, actor and activist. Immediately I'm out.
Oh.
Semi-professional disruptor, ice cream advocate, and shameless teacup Yorkie lover. I want this woman dead.
Yeah, that's a fucking mess. That's his fault.
Nothing on that one. No, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
she was on Aquaman.
No, you nailed it. She's a psycho. That's it. This is his fault. What is he doing? This is all his fucking fault for being with somebody like this.
Who was she in Aquaman?
She was the main chick. Aquaman's
Mira.
She
doesn't look like Mira.
Yeah, she was Mira.
Wow.
Jesus. Another reason why fucking DC movies suck.
Yeah.
Aquaman 2. I guess Jason Momoa is going to get beat by her.
Leave me alone, please.
She's probably slamming him.
So I go talk to my fish.
Oh my god.
Lauren Collins, thanks for upping your pledge. Demarion Oliver, thanks for upping your pledge. King88, thanks for upping your pledge. Nicholas Fields and Reject 1969. There, I got everybody out of the way. Just had to shout everybody out. Man, that is fucking weird. Let's see. Well, there you go. Derek, I don't know. Not sure why he wanted me to play that clip, but I went and I played that clip for you. There you go. I don't know. He found that funny. I think it's the part where JB finds out who she is or whatever, and he's like, ugh. But yeah, so there's the clip for you. There you go. You can listen to the whole clip. It's a classic episode of Corrupted Podcast. I believe it was, it's on Patreon, on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show if you want to hear that whole podcast. It's up as all the other ones are. It's 3 hours and 14 minutes long. There's over 200-something episodes of the Corrupted Podcast, and that episode alone is 3 hours long. Download it, listen to it, do whatever you want with it when you become a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Let's go back to our show, though, so you're welcome. I played it. What else, Omar, do you think about Tony Khan this week?
What I think of, I'll probably say Wrestle Dream was a bit like let's go from Wrestle Dream because that was the beginning of the week.
Right.
Like was a bit lackluster in some of the matches at first. It had good matches, but then it started building up. I would say from quite like the middle of the pay-per-view, like at the last few matches, like that FTR tag team match versus I don't even remember who the fuck did they have a match with. that match was very like lackluster at the end, and everybody like that pay-per-view wouldn't have been great if Edge didn't show up. Like people would have been pissed off.
Oh yeah, I think that definitely a lot of people were watching. I'll be honest, I might have been watching only for that. I really was. I think if there was no Edge, like the idea that Edge could have been there, I don't think I would have watched it because I said I wasn't going to watch it, and then I was like, you know what, I gotta see this, I guess, and I ended up giving in and watching it. So I'll say that Tony Khan made a great move there, because I really didn't, and I know that. Listen, Zack Sabre Jr. Bryan Danielson, obviously two amazing wrestlers, great stuff and whatever, but there's this other side of me. I have a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde version of my brain, and part of my brain says, like, damn, those two guys in a match, what wrestling, how great will that be? But there's another part of my brain that says, I don't care about that, and it's boring, and that's great, wrestle up all over the place like a bunch of wrestlebillies, but in the end, you're gonna be boring, and you're not gonna bring any character or story. It's just going to be, look, we wrestle in ring thing. And I really think that that's pretty much what happened. I don't think we got something that was, good. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh my God. It's the one and only Tim freaking Drake.
Let's go Jets, 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 Jets. Let's go Jets, Jets. Tim Drake.
Holy shit.
Audio Jungle.
Just wanted to say hi, it's been a while. Keep kicking ass here on YouTube. No matter what happens in our lives, you always are here to put smile on the fans' faces.
Oh man, thank you. Thank you so much, Tim Drake, my man. Tim Drake.
What a bomb.
Dropping $100. That is an OG. I love Tim Drake. Yeah, we have great little conversations here or there. And the crazy thing is, like, he's a Jets fan and I'm a Patriots fan, and we still love each other. That's the crazy. And that was amazing. That was awesome, bro. He dropped $100. Holy shit. Look at Kenny Omega. Stick that stick right up that guy's ass. Who's that guy, too? I know it's Omega, but who's he sticking this? After all these years of the Omega Bomb donation, who is he putting a stick in? Or flag staff in or whatever?
That looks like, remember that guy WWE, Evan Bourne? Looks a bit like him. I don't know if that's him or not.
That is so crazy.
Or Matt Saito.
No, he's an Asian guy. He's got to be a Japanese guy.
Is it an Asian guy?
Yeah, it's a Japanese guy. Yeah,
probably some New Japan jobber. I don't know.
Somebody in the chat's going to know who that is because they're going to remember that incident.
Because that's Kenny Omega drunk, so that must have been years ago.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, that was probably 9 years ago, I'd say.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat know who Kenny Omega was sticking a flag up their ass?
Bung-holing.
Yeah, bung-holing, cornholing with a flag right here. Does anybody know? Somebody knows. I don't think it's Jimmy Wang Yang. But, I mean, it might as well be, right? I mean, I don't know. It might as well be him. Did somebody come in here a second ago, start talking, and they left?
It was RP, and he fucked off, thank God.
Oh, RP, you idiot.
Yeah.
I would say not the time, RP, but I would love to have RP on to have a little chat, but not right now, maybe, because we're talking wrestling. And does he even watch AEW? I don't think he does. Not that I know.
I don't think so. Yeah, probably watches Dick.
He probably watches Dick. Hey, Tim Drake, man, is sponsoring the show tonight. Shout out to Tim friggin' Drake, bro. This is beast-like stuff from Tim Drake on a night like this. Crazy. And shout out to the fucking chat and to the goon. I know he was saying something was wrong with Streamlabs, but I didn't see that problem. But then again, Allison has a problem. Goon's having a problem. Fuck it, super chatted. I don't care. It's something.
Guys, if you have a problem with Streamlabs, because I tried with the car, it's only PayPal. PayPal is the only thing that works.
Oh yeah, so if you need
it has to be PayPal.
Right, it has to be PayPal on Streamlabs. But if you want to donate using your credit card, you can use use this. You can use Stream Elements, guys. So there's Stream Elements if you're a credit card person. And it's got now you can go I think you can go into PayPal and use a credit card, but people never seem to be able to figure out how to do that. So because they have to make a PayPal name, but at least if you don't want to make any names anywhere or do anything, you can just click on Stream Elements and use Stream Elements that way. So Tim Drake, you are a beast. Thank you, sir, for $100. Holy shit. What were we saying before Tim Drake dropped an absolute friggin' nuke?
Oh, we're talking about that the pay-per-view wouldn't have been good if Edge didn't come on the end. Like,
oh, right.
We were talking about Bryan and the fucking, the Bret Hart style of wrestling. Like, I agree with you. I'm not
well,
I
wouldn't call it Bret Hart style wrestling, because Bret Hart, to me, like, he told more of a story. I don't think a lot of these guys.
I agree. No, yeah.
True. Like, I just don't. I don't think it's the same. But I understand it. It's sort of like. Even like Lance Storm, I felt like it was more like kicks and soft stuff. Bret Hart, I felt like really looked like, dude, that guy looked like he was getting waffled. But you're right, I kind of do get the Bret comparison a little bit, but it's just not quite Bret. It's not quite that, because no one has the punches, the kicks, and the intensity sometimes fully as him, or sells as well. I think Bret Hart sold really well. So like the intensity is sometimes there, but the problem I see from Bryan Danielson and from Zack Sabre Jr. is they don't sell the way Bret Hart sold. That's
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I meant to say, like, Bret Hart did tell a story with everything, but I meant the technical sides.
Yes.
It feels like it's like catch wrestling, like, like amateur wrestling, the NCAA shit, like takedown. You have to be near the ground almost, try to hit him with a submission. It's not really the most amusing unless you have a backstory. And I don't have a problem with the style. It's just they built no story. It was like a dream match. The best in New Japan and the best in AEW and technical wrestling, let them clash. Which is okay. It wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. But what I liked about the pay-per-view, there were so many different styles in the pay-per-view. Like, we had a taste of everything, which was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then my only concern with bringing back Adam Copeland, that's the one issue I have with AEW. Sometimes what they do well is they bring these surprises like, holy shit, this guy came in. Holy shit, this guy came in. And they kind of burn out in a week or two. Right.
That's all they got is, look who's here. Yeah. Oh, no, we don't.
And then it dies off. It dies off bad. Like, not everybody who went from WWE to AEW. Like, look at Miro, for example, right now. I mean, Jesus, he's not even on the shows, pretty much.
Right.
So I hope the case is not the same with Edge at all, because that would be fucked. If they fucked up Edge, I mean, you cannot fuck this. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, I think, and it's not the greatest thing either. I mean, Luchasaurus versus Edge. I don't know. We'll see what happens come, what is it, Tuesday night? Tuesday, and then we'll have to wait for the ratings the next day. So what will happen then? I don't know. I'm just wondering, man. We got to take our guesses. I gave my guesses the other day, but one thing we can say is that Toni Storm is nailing it. I think her segments are just going to get more popular. It's like the beginning of the Matt Hardy broken gimmick. You started to see it, except for a lot of people were like, this is dumb. But after a couple weeks, they were like, this is amazing. But I feel like right now people are all saying, like, this Toni Storm thing is fucking awesome. Whatever she's doing, it's entertaining us and me. And that's one thing that I don't think I think wrestling right now is really starved for, like, just entertainment, whacked out entertainment. People almost want these, like, sort of whacked out, over the top characters or creations. They want that right now. People are kind of just, for whatever reason, they're craving it. And so we'll see if we're going to get that from this going forward.
I hope so. And I think that's why people want to see something out of order, something that would get you on your seat. Like, it's unpredictability and something and we haven't had that in wrestling. And the last time, like, I remember we had, like, something that big, it was The Fiend. Like, I remember how the the Fiend had this aura about him and everything, and people were talking, and then was Broken Matt Hardy before it. People love that. Just like people loving a character like Joker in the comics. Like, he's a fucking psycho, but everybody loves him. Because there's more deeper than just a psycho on the outside.
Right.
And, yeah.
Yeah. A big shout out to Tim Drake again for that $100. But what else? I went on Twitter. You know, I wanted to find out what Tony Khan was into this week and see what he was up to. And I dug through a lot of the stuff to try to figure out what was up. And he responded about that Twitter X thing. I thought that was funny. But I kept looking, and somebody else said, "What do you want for your birthday, big man?" I mean, so this is, I don't know if this is like a troll account or whatever, but some kind of like sexy account tweeted Tony Khan and said, "What do you want for your birthday, big man?" And Tony Khan said, "I want to do the best wrestling show on my birthday." AEW Dynamite. He's like a little kid, bro. I love it. I want to do the best wrestling show on my birthday. Like Vince would have DM'd her and said, "I want you to suck on my get in my limo." Like, what would Vince have said? He would have said nothing, is what he would have said. But
yeah, no, yeah, especially with the FBI on his ass, I don't think it's a good idea.
Right. Yeah. I just think that's fucking hilarious right there. I want to do the best birthday show ever. Good, you do it, Tony Khan. I want to see the best birthday show ever on your birthday. Also, Dave Meltzer tweeted out this. I love bringing attention to what Tony Khan talks about. For whatever reason, AEW made the decision to announce the paid attendance rather than the total, which is unusual for pro wrestling historically. Because this person wrote, "What about all the sold shirts with the wrong number on it and Osprey's tattoo? Will the shirts be updated like this number?" And they're talking about the attendance numbers, I guess. And so Tony Khan, then he responded to this, and he said, the reason I announced the actual paid attendance, 81,035 tickets sold, instead of saying over 85,000 tickets distributed, is because 81,000 sold and the rest were distributed. So so he basically tells you what I told you guys that night. I said, like, listen, they comped or gave out or whatever about 5,000 tickets. So like 4,000 something tickets went out to families, friends, media people, whatever, radio stations, what you name it, whatever. That's what happened, and that's why the actual sold ticket amount is 81,000. But the comp was 85, I guess. Now, I would have thought it would have been more. I thought they would have comped like 10,000 tickets. But, okay. So that's not that hard to understand. I'm not really... People are really hung up on people lying or the numbers and fudging the numbers and stuff. I don't mind. I don't care if people like sort of blow it out of proportion because it's wrestling and it's fun. But people do care about accurate numbers and really do want accurate numbers. But I don't think that... I mean, I just don't. I see this as Tony Khan did try to tell everybody the real numbers. Like, he really did say, like, hey, 85,000 like record attendance, but then he said 81,000 sold, 85,000 in it, whatever. So they did sort of like sneak in the language to make it shown that, yeah, there's 85,000 people here, but we sold 81,000 tickets. And and here's the other thing. I don't think that many people showed up. I think that, a 1,000 or so people tried to resell tickets, couldn't do it, or tried to resell tickets. People didn't show up. I think some people probably got refunds. So a couple thousand people weren't there because of that. I think maybe 1,000 or so of the comp ticket people didn't show up. Or whatever.
No, I know 5 friends of mine who live here. So I bought my tickets in May, and I sold it around July. So I got really lucky selling my ticket. But I know like 3 of them, they couldn't sell their ticket. It was too late, and they left it like last minute. And I can bet you there's maybe like 1,000 to 10,000 to like 5,000 didn't show up, and they bought the tickets.
Right.
Because at that time in Wembley, especially like with the rush hour and everything, that is too many people in such a like that part of northwest London is so tight So you got roads will be fucked and closed. You got hotels filled up to the max. Like it wasn't probably a pretty day to be in that stadium at that day.
Yeah,
just too many people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of people too. I mean, there was a lot of people there. There was a lot of seats. How many seats were open? Wasn't there probably 15? Isn't there 15,000 open seats still? Because is that 100,000? I don't know how many people fit in that place.
Yeah, it could fit 100,000.
Okay.
Wembley could fit up to 100,000.
Yeah, because people would show the stadium parts of it empty, and they're like, oh, some sold out thing, huh? But so yeah, it's a big place. To have gotten the whole place sold out would have been.
It would have been mental. It would have been you had to cover the seats.
And that's the other thing.
You had to cover the ground.
They couldn't sell there's 8,000 seats they can't sell. So.
Oh, that's impossible.
Yeah, physically they can't sell them because the ring is in the middle of the place, the stage, and then so you can't. There's 8,000 seats that right there are off, so you can't sell those. So you're down to 90, maybe 92,000. So in reality, they missed out on about 8,000, maybe 10,000 tickets. That's about it, I think. I'm guessing, but something like that. Mr. Pico Boulevard, thank you. And Omar Fakarani, the other man, dropping the stuff here, and he's on the show right now. And then, of course, Tim Drake dropping the $100. I don't think anybody's going to beat Tim Drake's big one tonight. Tony Storm did look hot. Also, WWE nixed plans to reunite Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa over the summer. So they were going to do it. They didn't do it. And now they're back to doing it. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. What is now? Does John Cena just come out on NXT to just sort of be like, hey, everybody, wave, and then just leave? Or is he going to wrestle somebody and make some kind of an impact? Or what's going to happen there, I wonder?
I don't know, man. I think from the some of the poster, I think Heyman is going to be on Braun Breaker's side, and Cena will be on someone's side. I don't remember who. So I don't think he will actually wrestle. Maybe he'll have a spot or two, but he will show up on the show. Just like Cody will show up on the show as well. So I don't know. It doesn't
Oh yeah, so wait a minute. I heard Cody was going to be on the show. Did they actually announce that?
I believe so.
So Cody's gonna be there.
Yeah.
And Cena's going to be there?
Yeah, and Heyman.
Wow.
Heyman as well. Yeah.
What the hell? I forgot about Cody.
Yep, Cody and Cena are going to be there and Paul Heyman. Cody, I have no idea what he'll do. I have no clue. What are you guys going to talk about? And all I don't know.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about? Imagine
what will he...
Imagine if Cody Rhodes and Cena just get in a little thing and they go, why don't we find out who the best is tonight? Imagine Cody Rhodes wrestles John Cena on NXT, dude. Can you imagine? Cody Rhodes wrestles John... Dude, just do that. Just do John Cena, Cody Rhodes, they're wrestling each other on NXT. Dude, that would be fucking... Oh, shit. Oh shit, what's going on? Oh my god!
We plan the spot all day.
Oh my god!
I want you to jam it.
Good God Almighty!
Oh, it's in your bunghole.
It's the Talk Wall! Talk Wall!
I am asking your opinion. Aaron's far. He's doing rehab right now while he's walking on crutches now doing rehab. He's thinking he can go through playoffs. Is that possible? But I'm thinking he can't, but yet I am in denial saying he can't because of him thinking he can makes me think that.
Oh my god, Allison! Oh my god. Allison with the classic Aaron Rodgers and crutches donation. Oh my God! I am asking your opinion. Aaron's far. He's doing rehab right now. He's walking on crutches now, doing rehab. He's thinking. Well, let's go back to that. He's thinking. I'm thinking he can't, but yet I am in denial, saying he can because I'm thinking he can makes me think that. Him thinking he can makes me think that. Okay, I think I get what we're saying here. I think Aaron Rodgers can come back for next season. If that's what you're asking, Allison, I think Aaron Rodgers can come back one more season, one time next season, but I do not think he's coming back this season or the playoffs. So no this season, no playoffs. Jacob, I can hear you if that's RP. What are you doing? What are you testing out while on my live show right now?
I think he's just muted himself.
What a fucking idiot. He comes. He literally comes in a live show Discord and goes, "You hear that? RP, what are you doing? 50, get the goon to give me $50 and I'll come talk to you." RP. Okay, RP, get the goon to give $50 and I'll come talk to you. When I'm done.
Thank you, Allison.
When I'm done my show.
I don't know about Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he went out with an Achilles, right? It's ruptured in his ACL, right? Am I wrong with that?
Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he tore his Achilles fucking heel. Like
that's 9 months to a year.
Yeah, he's
as much as I think Aaron is a hell of a player, one of the Hall of Fame career, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I just if you rush something like that, it can be career ending, like really career ending.
Wow, man, like Allison, thank you. By the way, holy shit,
$200, man. What the fuck? That is crazy.
She was trying to donate it on Streamlabs too. Bless her heart. Allison was trying to send it on Streamlabs because Google takes 30% of your donos, and so she was trying so hard to send it on Streamlabs, and I guess she just couldn't get it to work or Stream Elements. So I'm sorry about that, Allison. But yeah, that holy shit. Thank you anyway, though. That is a bomb.
Thank you, Allison, supporting the show. You're awesome. You're fucking amazing.
You're great, Allison.
Thank you.
You're above Tim Drake now, but Tim Drake's up there. We got a Mount Rushmore growing from the donos here. Allison Tuckwab, Tim Drake. Even the Goon was donating or trying to donate earlier, and he said there was some kind of issue with his too. So I don't know if he figures it out, man. I might be on. I like the opinion, though, Allison. I like it. So that's my opinion. I don't think he's gonna make it back this year, but at some point he is. I don't know if the Bears are gonna make it back after tonight, or the Washington rather. Like they're in trouble. Trouble. What's the score? 30-20 though. They're coming back. 30-20. There's 10 minutes left. The Washington Commanders, they are coming back. They're only down by 10. This game is getting close, man, on the Weekly Tony tonight. The first episode of the Weekly Tony. We could have done Out of Nowhere tonight, too. We might bring that back. But right now, it's the Weekly Tony. Get them likes up. I know, man. We just surpassed 69 finally, which makes me happy. Let's check the chat real quickly. Allison Tuckwab says, when he thinks he can do it, then I think he can, because I'm that much of a fan of him. Listen, I don't blame you. I think it's a possibility, kind of, but I don't think so. I'm assuming you mean next season. I can't imagine that we're talking about this season, because I just don't know how that's possible. Like, sports injuries and stuff are way better now, and they can figure things out. But one thing that is just a very hard thing to heal, I think it's just harder than bones. Like bones, you can screw things back together and put a boot on it and tighten rods and do these little temporary things and get back out there in some form. But man, the delicacy of tendons and muscle tendons and I mean, man, that just...
Dude, it takes time, especially he's not young anymore. This is not as easy. Like if he got this injury when he was 25, 30, different story, completely different story. So not just you learn how to heal, you got to learn how to walk and trust your legs again. Because that psychologically, because every time you're gonna walk or try to go for a run, is it gonna rupture again? It's gonna play on your mind. It's a motherfucker, man. I feel really bad for him.
Well, yeah. First they gotta stitch this shit back together the right way and use all this shit to get it back on there. Then it's like he has to let it sit for a while, and then he might have to have surgery, and then you gotta let it sit. Then he's gonna start the rehab on it. Then he's gonna start to strengthen it and everything, and so you don't snap it again. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. We can do live calls tonight, Ashley Taylor. I'll take live calls tonight. How about that? Go ahead, Pico. I mean, we got Mr. Pico Boulevard on the call tonight as well. I mean, we're on Discord, guys, so you can always jump on Discord. But if you want to call, I will make the phone lines available as well if you want. So, what's up, Mr. Pico?
Hey, Aaron said the other day that he was supposed to be in a walking boot for 6 weeks, and before he could get into a shoe, and he made it into a shoe in 13 days.
Really?
He has said that he is aiming to come back. Now the Jets making the playoffs. That's
yeah. It's like I could make it back for playoffs. What playoffs?
Yeah. But he's aiming to come back. So
wow.
This season?
Yes, for the playoffs if they make it.
That is retarded. I'm sorry.
That is retarded. Oh my god.
Good luck.
He does, do a lot of drugs and tents and shit. So
Yeah.
Might be.
Man, can you imagine if he came back? Like, I mean, listen, when's the season end? What's it? October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, dude, there's no way. Like, dude, 6 months is a stretch.
Yeah.
6 months is a stretch, and that's after the season's over. So let me grab a phone call really quickly and.
If that's all right.
All right, guys, listen. A FASTLANE prediction. I'd like to hear it. Let's go.
Yes, this is Coach Wojo from Marquette Basketball. I just wanted to share. Every year, WWE hosts the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and this year it was Damian Priest who won. And usually they cash in the briefcase on a championship holder. This year it's going to be a little bit different because at the FASTLANE pay-per-view during the John Cena tag team match, actually what's going to happen, Damian Priest will interfere. He will cash in the briefcase, and he will pin John Cena in the ring 1, 2, 3 for the title of greatest of all time wrestler. What do you think, Joe?
You mean he's going to cash in on just a title of a name, a title and name, and not a real title?
Exactly that.
Oh my God, are you serious? You really? Oh my God, that's such a Vince thing or Bruce Pritchard thing. I don't know. Wow, what? I hope not.
Coach Mojo signing out.
All right, Coach, you might be right. That was such a. I gotta be honest, Coach JoJo. Coach JoJo just creeped me out. Did he not have the voice of a pedophile? I mean, I'm just.
Dude, he had the voice of a fucking serial killer.
Like, that was a serial killer just called us, bro. I mean, Coach signing out. Like, I mean, that was very. I mean, bro, can we hear that again? Let's pull that up again.
I'm gonna say, go fuck yourself.
I mean, I really missed taking the calls on this show.
Go fuck yourself.
Because the coach was the fucking terrifying sounding. I gotta hear that. I hope not.
Coach Mojo signing out.
All right.
Signing out.
What the fuck,
Hey,
dude?
Joe. Are you sure that's not Coach Sandusky?
Yeah, maybe that's the new Coach Sandusky's molesting someone as we speak. Let's play it one more time so I can clip it, because that is, wow. Bruce Pritchard thing? I don't know. Wow, what? I hope not.
Coach Mojo signing out.
All right, Coach. You might be right. Oh, my God, dude.
Signing out from the basement.
Signing out from the playground. I'm on the playground, Joe. Bruce Pritchard thing? I don't know.
This could happen.
What?
This actually could happen.
I hope not.
Coach Mojo signing out.
I can't
Told you,
deal with
sign it
that.
out.
Hey, I just killed someone signing out.
He never said he was the greatest. They
All right,
gave him that
Coach.
shit.
That is terrifying. Let's see. Let's see if I got it.
Coach Mojo signing out. Coach Mojo signing out.
All right. Wow.
Coach Mojo signing out.
All right. What do you say, Coach JoJo? Is that what he said?
Wojo.
Yeah, something like that.
Mojo? Coach Mojo?
Wojo. Like Wojciechowski, I think.
Well, Wojo. Okay.
Well, or whatever.
Coach Mojo signing out. Coach Mojo signing out.
All
Go
right.
fuck yourself.
Listen, call anytime, Coach. I'm kidding, Coach. We love you. Call anytime. You come on here and say whatever you want, and you plug however
Give us
you do.
all the insights, baby.
Yep, give us all
Coach
the
is at Penn
insults,
State.
all the insults, and all the insights. We'll take them all, and we'll deal with them. No problem, Coach. We love you.
Yeah.
Fucking ratings lost 10 people because of Coach fucking Dingleberry. 339-226-6610. I hadn't even put the number up yet, and people already know the number so well. They were already.
I think 10 people lost their lives in Coach's attic.
We don't even know about the rest yet. 339-226-6610. Feel free to call, and we'll put you on at some point somehow. We'll put the number up top on the top right. There it is. But feel free to donate like Allison did. I don't think anybody's going to beat Allison's $199. Pretty crazy. And Tim Drake, OG, stopping by to drop a Hundy bomb. Love you too, Tim. And about a week or two ago, not even, I thought the Patriots would be ahead of the Jets this season, barely, and it would be Jets on the bottom, Patriots, and then Miami and Buffalo and stuff. But dude, now it's looking like the Jets might actually do better than the Patriots. The Patriots just lost 3 key defensive players. Like, dude, they lost Chandler Jones, they lost Judon, who's an all-star, and then they lost Gonzalez, who has been playing all-star-like corner or whatever it is, safety. I don't remember what he is. But he's been –
It's bad.
Oh, my God, bro. Dude, the Pats just – so the Patriots, the one thing the Patriots had going for them is their defense is pretty solid. Every week, the Patriots' defense is going to be about an 8 out of 10. Maybe 8 out of 10. Now the Patriots' defense has dropped certainly down to a 6 at least. So
now there's nothing. There's fucking nothing right now.
There's nothing for the Patriots. So the Jets actually might be able to. Now it's going to come down to who coaches better. Can the Jets or the Patriots coach better? And the Jets have a good defense, but they don't have a bunch of injured players. So, hey, Jets, you might have your one thing to beat the Patriots. You might do it because it doesn't look good now for the Patriots, who are completely jacked up. And speaking of not looking good, let's go to the score. It's still 30-20. Chicago Bears over the Washington Racists, or whatever they're called. I don't know. 339-226-6610. What's up, Pico? How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, their uniforms suck tonight.
What are they? Are they those weird orange, white, red ones, or whatever they are?
No. They have it's just really disgusting. It kind of looks like barbecue sauce and mustard.
Yeah, that's no good.
And they have a line above the last name and above the first name on the back of the jersey, and their helmets just have numbers, not a logo. It's pretty arena-ish.
That is, so it's like the Canadian Football League looking jerseys.
Yeah.
Yikes.
They need to change their name.
Yeah.
What are the odds Dick Butkus dies the night the Bears play? What the fuck kind of?
Did he die tonight?
Yeah. Well,
what?
This morning or last night. You didn't know that Dick Butkus died?
No, I didn't know. I saw his name in like the trending thing for a second, but I just thought like it was like, wow, I did not know.
Yeah.
Dick Butkus
imagine if
died.
the game was at home. That would have been really weird.
No, that's
he died. Yeah,
that's
80.
pretty crazy, man. Yeah, he's not that old. I mean, that's actually pretty old, but it's wow.
Yeah, all the Bears are
best name ever, Dick Butkus.
This is the greatest name ever, Dick Butkus.
Yeah, and he had to be a badass to have that name, or you got beat up as a child.
Yeah, he kicked people's asses all the time. They were like, "Hey, what up, Dick Butkus? Hey, Butkus, how you doing? Butkus." Like, and people wore like butt faces to school. Yeah, the Patriots did pick up J.C. Jackson, but no, not Chandler Jones.
I don't know why.
Jonathan Jones. Go ahead. What?
I was saying, why the fuck do parents name their sons Dick? Like, why
Because
would
back
you
then
do
it
that?
wasn't that. Back then it was okay. You could name your,
Yeah,
That's
nobody.
such a shit name.
Kid Hyman.
People didn't use the term as much, dick for dick. You know what I mean? They used it more for like, they would say, hey, cock or penis.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't say dick. Like they didn't. So it's like remember Dick Van Dyke, right? When did people start using the term dyke to be like derogatory? You know,
Like the bad guy from Godfather, his name is Hyman.
Yeah, well, yeah. See, so when like sort of a nickname thing for something comes up and it was a real name, it's like now if it takes over, it's like, well, when did the slur dyke start? So like, look at the slur dyke. 1950s is when that started, but it's like so many people were named with the last name Van Dyke, and we're going down the whatever, and now it's like, okay, well now that term sounds like a slur. Just like dick, I mean, it's a little different. Dick is way more common than the word dyke, but you know what I mean.
Any dick is common.
Any dick is common. Garguts, how you doing? What do you think about Tony Khan? The Weekly Tony, episode 1 tonight. What do you think about Tony Khan? He's up against it on Tuesday night against NXT.
Dude, I thought that was fucking hilarious. I was like, okay, so NXT is gonna just come in out of nowhere and just stars because it's Tony's birthday. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, no, NXT is always on Tuesday, and because of the baseball playoffs,
they're always on Tuesday. I don't know. Well, I guess it's Tony's birthday, so he wants to do something on Tuesday.
No. It's the MLB playoffs on Wednesday, so they can't have AEW
Wednesday?
on. Yeah. So AEW is forced to move to a Tuesday night, because of that.
Well, think about it. Tuesday, it was supposed to be Tuesday Night Dynamite before they went to Wednesday.
616, you're on the show. Hello.
Taking callers again live.
Daddy's taking callers again. My God, it's the Pitbull Blonin. What's up, Pitbull?
First of all, I want to say I actually enjoyed your Crocodile Rock the other night. That was a great, unexpected karaoke song, and you were doing I couldn't believe you did that before a wrestling review. You're just randomly taking karaoke requests for $20. It was pure entertainment. It was classic Joe, and it was
I
actually
enjoyed
a good
it.
night.
I blew my voice. I you know what's great too is after we went off the air, I was trying to get my voice to come back, so I did a bunch of karaoke songs that are off the air that no one's heard or seen, and I'm gonna post those later. And some of them are decent. You know what I mean? You'll enjoy it.
You always bash your own voice. You're a great singer. Like I could literally listen to you for do a concert and be down with it. Like you're a real good singer.
I love you. I would do that for you if maybe I'll do a Patreon.
Monetize this. How about monetize this week?
Well, maybe or like
donation.
a Patreon private, viewing for whoever wants to be there.
Private.
Oh, I'll be totally down with that.
Oh my God, we'll whack it off.
Money.
Yeah, anything for money, and
money.
Anything for the money.
Oh, I caught you the other day. You started singing a song. It was I'm trying to think of it. It was that sounds really good. Like your voice was perfect. What becomes of a broken heart? What becomes of the broken heart? And he started singing that. I was like, damn, that sounds good.
Oh yeah. There was no music. It was just me sort of singing it for a second. Yeah, I remember that.
With music in the background, damn. But I'll keep it short because I'm glad you're taking live calls.
Absolutely, I'm glad. I'll make you come anytime you want.
What's your thoughts on? You might have already addressed this, but AEW defeated by NXT in the ratings this week.
So yeah, I actually have the chat the other day. I put a poll up. You might have seen it too, but I put a poll up, and I think it was 75% of the listeners voted that AEW would beat NXT. But I actually am predicting that NXT is going to beat AEW on Tuesday night. So.
And then my last question, Edge, is he really a draw? Was he ever a draw? Or is he a guy you just put into the main event with a draw? Because he's I don't think Edge ever, put Edge against John Cena, put Edge against Roman Reigns, all right, but is Edge actually bringing in the ratings? No,
Listen,
he's not.
I'm not the biggest Edge guy. I really like Edge and respect him and stuff, but I'm not the biggest Edge fan. But I know Jake DeMarco is, so I should actually reach out to Jake and talk to him about it. But no, because listen, CM Punk moved the needle a little bit, and he was their biggest sort of individual draw, if you want to call it that. So I don't think Edge is gonna move the needle a ton. But I think
he turns 50. He turns
I know.
50 this month
I would say
with a bad neck.
15,000 people, 15,000 people, or 15-something thousand people, or 20,000 people, or something like that will watch because of Edge. It's not that many, but it's not that many for Punk either. You know.
Punk, he drew over 1 million a couple times.
Yeah, but I mean, but you know what? They did, but that was early on, and I mean, what was it, 80,000. 100,000, 80,000 more than usual. But then CM Punk, when he started coming on regularly, they were really drawing only about 20 or 30,000 more than they had been before. So when Punk was on not that long ago, they were over. Yeah, they did. They did 890,000 on a couple of Punk's last appearances.
Before I end the call, I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
NXT next week, 1.4 million.
Wow. 1.4 million for NXT. The Pitbull Blonin. Thank you, Blonin. Thank you for the donations the other night. Give me a growl what you would do to somebody if they tried to hurt me.
Oh, anybody goes up to Cronin, I'll tell you what I'll do. Bark.
Yeah.
I'll destroy you. I'll come after you.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever I have to do to protect the daddy of the community. The daddy. The person who created this community. We're just people in his world. He created the world. Technically, he is our God.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He's not just a daddy. He's our God. We got to respect him in this community because he created all of us. And I will be there if you do a karaoke song because you all know this Pitbull loves his daddy, his God, singing karaoke. Thank you for the call, Joe. Thank you.
Yes, Pitbull Blonin, yes! Ah, yeah, I'm coming on myself.
Gurgle.
Girl! Go fuck yourself.
Oh, my God.
Gurgle.
Oh, my God. Wow. That was almost like this guy.
Signing out.
Oh, my God, that was stimulating. I can't. Thank you to Pitbull Blonin for all the money the other night, and then he calls up with that. I mean, the guy's got really good takes.
I got a question.
Oh, we got Allison on the phone. Okay, what's up, Allison?
Yeah, I'm finished up. I can't type fast, or I'll just finish say when I was done. He's trying to pull off for this year. He's trying to teach that young man how to work the field, where to go. That's why he's trying to put a, what a toothpick looks like?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it looks like. They did surgery on Rogers. So
okay, I get you.
Make it go faster.
So wait a minute, like the laparoscopic surgery stuff, almost like that, or
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he wants to teach this kid.
That's a great point,
He's
Allison.
a young man, and because if I really don't want him to, but the man wants to teach this young man, and because right now he's on earphones,
Well,
and hatchet.
Well, and the other thing too is I think Aaron wants to have a 1 or 2 more year. He knows this is his last couple of years, so he doesn't want to squander it. So I get that, Allison. Yeah. Are you still rooting for Green Bay too, even though you're moved over?
Yeah, I'm still at Green Bay.
Okay.
It's just that because when Aaron's gone, retired when he should have been with his age, with his age, retired.
Oh yeah. No, he's past his. What is he? 38, 39? He's 39 or something.
Yeah,
right?
he should have been with his group.
Can you believe I'm 39? I mean, I'm thinking about me being out on the football field, like right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm 39.
Allison, you got Packers against Dante Adams on Monday. You're conflicted there, huh?
Oh, Allison. Allison, before you go, real quick, Mr. Pico was asking, what was it, Pico? that
the Packers play Dante
Packers
Adams
are playing
on
Dante
Monday night.
Adams on Monday night. What do you think about that?
Huh? Monday. Oh, the Bears?
Yeah, Dante Adams.
No,
Monday.
Packers Raiders.
Packers Raiders on Monday night.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a good... I'm going to watch that.
I bet you will.
The Packers are going to kick their butt.
Yeah, there we go. Allison, we love you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Allison.
I had to tell you because I talk better than I can message.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. The stuff I tweet out, Allison, is so bad. Like I tweet, people misunderstand my tweets all the time, and I'm like, no, that's not, because I talk better than I type.
Because I don't, when I write on there, sometimes, when people in a chat thing, it comes out wrong, and then I have people in the chat room. I mean, they just get a
I know about your situation. I know what you deal with.
They understand.
Oh yeah, but then you get a million other questions about what you meant, and then you have to type. You have to type more stuff, and it's like, oh my god, I get that. No. We love you, Allison. You're the best. Thank you, Allison.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Allison.
Bye.
All right, we love Allison. Thank you, Allison, so much. I love her. She's such a sweetheart. I love Allison, and yeah, she has to. Unfortunately for her, because it's so hard to type. It's like, can you imagine that you type something, people misunderstand it, and then it's like, oh, and I gotta try to type again, and then it's misunderstood again, and you're trying to like figure it out. But I know what she deals with. I remember what Mikkel would deal with a lot of things like that. But I meant the Michael, not Mikkel, but Michael, who also, oh my God, bro, he had to deal with, like, he could barely
understand Allison.
Mikkel, so many times Mikkel would be trying to type, but he was actually fondling his mom. It was very strange.
Oh God,
it was tough time.
Coach Mojo signing out.
Washington missed a field goal, so they're done.
Coach Mojo signing out.
Oh my God, they did.
Dude, his question was retarded. He wants to get cashed in on the best wrestler title.
I thought he was trolling. I couldn't even. It was just like so creepy. I was like, dude, never mind your question. Let's talk about like when you're gonna release the kids.
Coach Mojo signing out.
Poor guys.
Edge is fighting Dino Dick too on Tuesday, so that's not a real draw.
No, that's true. We said that, but I said, you know what I said earlier in the show was I said, honestly though, dude, I want to see Edge's first match, so I feel like I'll tune over to that maybe. But here's the thing: if NXT is on a roll and the NXT main event is really enticing, I might stay with NXT. But at the same time, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have both shows going. So, I'll see both probably, but it's
win-win.
Yeah, but I guess the question is what people won't watch one or the other. That will be the ending question once they tally all the views.
I want to see Edge's first match too, but I don't want to see his fourth broken neck. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Who do they have? They have they're gonna have John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Asuka, right? NXT.
Paul Heyman.
John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Paul Heyman. Is Roman gonna be there too?
No, they didn't say yet.
Okay.
Touchdown Bears.
Oh wow! Oh, wow! I almost broke. Did you hear me? I almost broke right there. The Bears.
Maybe they're setting up something with Cena and Breaker, like in the future, like a Rumble or something.
Oh, you think so?
Well, Cena's in one corner, Heyman's in another. Heyman's doing Breaker, Cena's doing the other guy.
Wait, he's
Breaker going over Cena would be a good.
He's doing him.
Stepping point. No, do in the corner.
Oh my God! It's getting worse with everything you say.
Not doing like Wojo.
Sounds like that's what you're saying. Just gonna tell you, it sounds like you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like really naughty what you're saying. To be honest.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Damn, Bears! Yeah, that was a nice touchdown.
Well, the Bears got a touchdown. They're really running away with it now.
So is this receiver. That guy couldn't tackle fucking Mikkel's mom for $1.
Oh. Mikkel's mom. If she's even still alive, dude, she probably smells like AIDS.
No, she's not doing well.
Oh, really? I don't know, dude. That guy abandoned my show like a long time ago. He like just disappeared from everything over
He
here.
showed up on mine for randomly the other day. I was like, what the fuck? I haven't talked to you like months.
Yeah, he's been like gone. He like disappeared, but everybody tells me they see him all over the place. I'm like, what? I haven't seen him in forever. I've been wondering if he's alive.
Remember Everyday Jam?
Oh yeah, yeah, because he used to donate a lot. Everyday Jam.
Where did he go?
He probably realized that I'm retarded and why do I give money to this guy? And he took off. He was like, what am I doing? This guy's a loser. I know. I don't know, man. I don't know. People get busy with their lives and shit.
Washington could have gone for 2 last week and beaten Philadelphia. Now they're losing by 17 to the worst team in football.
Yeah, it really makes no sense. I mean, the only thing that makes sense about it is the Bears are literally up against it like massively, like full-on embarrassment. They better win a game, and so maybe that's what you're seeing. This app, they're all those other losses in there, and Washington. Honestly, dude, Washington has been able to kind of like go out of their element, right? Like they almost beat they almost won a game that they shouldn't have. They won in Denver. Somehow they went to Denver and won. Yeah, so Washington is on borrowed time, and the Bears can't possibly lose fucking 5 in a row, can they? So that's what you're seeing here tonight. You're seeing both inevitabilities finally take place, I guess.
They're doing it for Butkus.
And that's right, and certainly not on the night that we're honoring Butkus here,
The Bears are going to blow this, but right now, if the season ended, they'd have the top 2 picks in the draft.
What? Wait a minute. Say again?
The Bears would right now. The Bears have the 1st and 2nd pick in the draft.
Jesus.
Of course, that's going to change, but right now they're because they'd made a trade last year, and that team is the 2nd worst team with Carolina for Carolina's #1 pick.
That's crazy. Oh, real quick, kind of programming note, I guess, on my show. Monetize This 425 should be back, or at least be available on Patreon, but eventually should be back on YouTube as well. I played a Hulk Hogan video at the end. It was literally, we played an interview, and it certainly is fair use, what we did. I mean, it's certainly fair use. So I am fighting that and working to get that fixed. Once that gets fixed, that will be back up for anybody that wants to know, because that episode was pretty funny. There was some funny shit that went down on it, and people may go back to look for it, and that's why that happened. So we'll fix it. Bobby Means is in the chat. What up, Bobby? AEW ain't no better. Dynamite was so bad they sound system even had trouble. Oh, the sound system. Yeah, so what's up with that? Did you guys heard that, right? The other night there was like a 5-minute muting. Yeah. What the hell was that about?
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
I was like, well, I thought there was some kind of commercial. No, see, I thought it was me. I actually forgot I was watching a show. I looked away to do something else while I was like, okay, is there a commercial? And I looked away, and then for like 6 minutes later or something, the volume came back on, and I went, oh, yeah. I was watching something.
Oh, yeah.
I totally fucking forgot.
Go fuck yourself.
Completely forgot.
ADHD.
Yeah, that's what I have. So much ADD, I forgot what I was watching and didn't realize that the show had gone mute. And then I realized it had gone mute and was like, what the fuck?
Imagine watching that in the arena. What the fuck?
What?
I wonder if they got to hear it. If they got to hear it in the arena,
No, you know what? Well, maybe they did, but it sounded like they didn't. It sounded like when they cut away, they tried to cut to the ring, and the crowd didn't seem like they were hearing anything either. But I don't know that. I actually don't know.
That crowd sucked, though.
Crowd was garbage. Yeah, that California fucking coma crowd the other night.
Stockton. Yeah, little city.
Yeah, it was ugly. It was
piece
not
of
good.
shit of a state, anyways. Yeah.
He's feeling himself. He's vibing.
It was not a good crowd.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
They weren't in San Diego, Ron. They weren't there. They were somewhere though, and it wasn't good. Chat, we got a little bit of time left, maybe a few more minutes left, so chime in, chat. And now we have literally Crackacasantes himself on the call.
You really need to track Crackacasantes.
Crackacasantes. How are you?
Hold on one sec.
Let me get to a better reception.
Anybody start Justin Fields in fantasy? Because
I did
4 touchdowns.
I did, and I'm not winning. I'm not winning, and I started him.
I did.
You want to see? I'll pull up my fantasy scores right now, and we'll find out what's going wrong.
And DJ Moore has 3 touchdowns.
DJ Moore, what is it? Is he like a rapper or something?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for whatever that was.
Hanging out with Wojo.
What is he like? Make music or something?
Coach Wojo signing out. Coach Wojo signing out.
That's so crazy. Nah, dude, in one of
There's
my
your damn people.
In one
There's
of
your champ people. As if what, Mr. Pico? As if what would it be a more impressive person to be champion? Everybody on this call are a bunch of fucking adult losers.
Omar.
Oh my god, dude, I've got a guy with 67 points. And then I picked a dude. Dude, look at my
defense.
No, I'm not winning. I'm not winning. Look at my fucking score. Look at this. I've got a guy with 67 fucking points in DJ Moore as my
touchdowns.
I've got him as my MVP and I'm losing.
Oh man.
Dude, look at this. Antonio Gibson 8 points. Cole Kmet 12 points, and then Kali Herbert or whatever, he hurt his ankle, so he only got 7 points.
Yeah.
Justin Fields.
Kali Herbert.
Justin Fields 32 points. And then DJ Moore with 67 points. I'm in 7,000th position of 239,000 people, and I'm winning 15 cents. Explain this to me. Who's the fucking person in first place then?
I can explain it.
Okay.
Your life sucks.
No, I can explain it. I didn't pick Sam Howell.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you really need a win in everything, though? Do you really need a win in everything?
Yes, I need money. I need money.
You got a wife, you got kids. I need this fantasy football victory.
Bro, my second place guy beats his, but then he beat me with his third place guy because Justin Fields. Oh God, I hate myself. But dude, in one of my other games, I've got Sam Howell, Justin Fields, but DJ Moore isn't my MVP, and I've got DJ Moore.
Who's in field? Because who's Justin Fields?
He's the quarterback of the Chicago Bears.
What does he only walk around in fields?
Jeez.
He's in the fields picking cotton. That's what he's doing.
Oh my no, Donald Trump, what are you doing? Don't say that,
Trump
Donald.
Is here.
I can't believe Donald Trump just came in here and said that.
Well, Donald Trump's gonna come all over the place.
Coming up, my goodness.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Wait a minute. Let's hear this. Donald Trump is coming right now. Let's go to him real quick. Let's hear it. Let's listen in.
Donald.
I'm about to. Oh my goodness! Sweet Republican policies. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
This show is just so orgasmic.
Some people
oh my God.
compare him coming. Some people compare him coming to like a rubber duck emitting like air.
Now they're actually
Quack,
building.
quack, motherfucker.
All right, now are you jerking off? Mr. Trump, are you jerking off because they're now going to build the wall, which you wanted the whole time? They called you a racist, and now today they've announced they're going to start rebuilding the wall?
It's because these motherfuckers in Congress, the Democrats, they know I played them like a fiddle. So obviously they're gonna do my policies anyway. Trust me. I'm the smartest man in the room. Okay, these people don't hold a candle to me.
What must have happened is like one of these Democratic senators or something like that, or maybe Joe Byron himself, whatever the fuck. Maybe there was like a bunch of Mexicans in line, and they were just taking up the line the entire time. They're like, "That's it, build that fucking wall."
I just wanna go in and work, fool. Shut the fuck up, okay? There's gonna be a massive wall. You can't come in, okay?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
That's
That's literally what I want to
to
say to any fucking like Hispanic lawn worker or like fucking whatever. Anybody who works in like maintenance and is Hispanic, they're all fucking just line hogs. They take over the line, they take forever, they gotta pay for all their buddies' shit, and of course their buddy is like on the other side of the store fucking around. And then they buy this weird ass like they always buy like croissants. Fucking, you're not French, you're Mexican.
croissant.
Cracker
Well,
croissants.
look, the thing is, sorry to step in here, but my handler, Alex here, he's the Mexican himself, so I offend him sometimes. No offense to you, Nova, okay? But the thing is, I just wanted to step in and say hello real quick. The show's going really wonderful. Thank you to all the donors supporting Joe. I just wanted to call and just say hello real quick because I got a flight right now that I got to go to. So all of you have a wonderful day. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Trump.
Before you leave, can you and Ryback have a jerk off competition? Who has the best nut voice? Before you leave.
Don't answer that, Mr. President. He's
Ryback,
Arab.
are you there? Ryback?
Yeah.
Ryback, I don't know what Ryback's at. Ryback, are you there?
I'm here. God, what?
Okay, let me give you some sexy thoughts to think of. Vince McMahon, butt naked, bent over, right in the locker room with a dildo up his ass.
I want it. I am it.
All right, go. Here we go.
Finish it.
Oh.
Finish it. Yeah.
Wait, give me 1 second. Hey, let me do one thing for you before I leave. The president is gonna gurgle for you. Give me a second.
Oh, yes.
Gurgle some
music in the background.
Shit bomb.
Trump is here, lol.
Yes, Trump is here, and he's gonna gurgle cum right now, Matt Cologne. Oh,
this show's crazy.
All right, signing off, folks. You guys have a wonderful show.
Thank you, Mr. President. Unbelievable. No other show gets the actual president, Donald Trump, to call. The man who predicted the wall.
On the show.
And he came. We got Donald Trump to come on our show, bro. Like, and come on it.
Absolute insanity. Am I right? And that's just what the Joe Cronin show's all about. It's insanity. Because we're crazy.
You sound like Troy. I'm gonna be honest.
Here's Troy. No. Here's Troy. Ready? Here's Troy. Yeah, like even though I'm like only 25% informed about this subject, I'm a lot smarter than you. Okay.
I've never worked a job that made me more than $45K, but I'm smarter than you.
Even though I look like a homeless person, I have this better than you attitude, quitting of a fit for a king, really fit for somebody who actually has money and not some piss poor Bostonian piece of shit.
I'm sorry, I gotta isolate Trump jizzing like we did a minute ago. We gotta
go fuck yourself.
What an amazing time.
Man.
On Tony Khan and what you think about the Tuesday Night Wars. It's the Weekly Tony. And what do you think about Tony Storm, Timeless Tony Storm? Everybody's all hyped about it.
I don't give a fuck about Tony Storm. But look, a woman who uses her ass. Yeah. All of them do. You know, it's so funny that we all talk about this women's revolution, and like the most over gimmicks right now in women's wrestling is Rhea Ripley, who's just, using her body and her, sexual nature to her advantage. And Toni Storm isn't she the champion, or she's one of the top people in AEW? I don't know. And all she does is hit people with her ass. Can we just stop pretending that guys actually want women's wrestling to like be, transformed and to evolve? That what they really want is bra and panties matches. Yeah, what they really want is bra and panties matches, and then they want women to just dress up like sluts and act like sluts. But that's like too fucked up to say nowadays. So they have to pretend they're interested in women's wrestling, and it's weird. All right, just admit you like Rhea Ripley because she's a hot ass bitch with big tits and an ass. All right, it has nothing to do with I just love her character work. No, you don't. You're a fucking liar. All right, that's my little tedious, random-ass rant.
I appreciate her athletic ability.
No, she's an amazing athlete, but the whole reason she's over is because of sex. It's nothing to do with her character. Nobody gives a fuck.
As long as we have
People
penises, there will always be sex that we like.
People saying that she's like the best member of the Judgment Day. Well, first of all, it's because she's the only one they actually treat like threatening. They actually book her to be serious and credible. Everybody else in the Judgment Day is booked to lose or booked to get insulted and made fun of. Not her though. She's like protected above all because she needs to be. Because we can't have a woman look weak in the group. Oh my God. Anyway, to the whole Tony Khan thing, Tuesday Night Wars. I don't really feel too bad about what NXT's doing, considering that AEW literally took NXT's time slot, and you can just look back at the dates. People who want to say no, NXT was always on Tuesday are fucking liars and stupid because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. NXT was on Wednesdays for years before AEW was even conceived, and then AEW took that time slot, just like every other time slot they have somehow correlates to a WWE event. So I don't really feel bad for them that WWE's stopping all over their shit because they've earned it. They literally just took one of WWE's like most recognizable names that they had.
I gotta stop you, Luke, because here's the thing. Did you just say that Toni Storm is only over because she's hot right now? Is that what you just said?
No, with the Toni Storm one, I don't even give a fuck about Toni Storm.
Because I think you don't know. I honestly think you don't know what you're talking about, because I'm going to tell you why that
Tony Nese.
I'm going to tell you why that statement's wrong. And I know it sounds like you're just guessing, and that's okay because you don't watch AEW. I said this earlier. This is why I said I'm going to do a show of the Weekly Tony, but I just don't think I don't think the Dork Knight will do it with me because he doesn't like AEW really. And you won't really do it because you don't really watch that much either. And so that's what I sort of said. And that's what I get out of what you said, because I have not liked Toni Storm. I have crapped on Toni Storm since like almost day one. I've never got it. I always just saw, I'm horny for this woman. That's what most wrestling fans have been. They're horny for Toni Storm because Toni Storm, I'm a virgin. That's what it's been. That's what it's been. But but not now.
Dude, that's what
I'm trying to tell you, though. Things changed a few months ago or a month ago, whatever it was, when she started doing this weird character, and now it's got a name of Timeless Toni Storm, and she's like a cracked out fucking old actress type of person with a theme type of set. So like this, it's sort of a character like a Matt Hardy gimmick in a way. I don't think it's that supernatural, but it's definitely an out there character, and I'm enjoying it and actually liking it. So the fact that I'm not calling it tits and ass anymore, and I'm like, that's fucking hilarious. I like this. So I'm just trying to say that
I guess you would know more. Again, the whole reason why I even said that about her is because every clip that I see of Toni Storm that pops up in my in my YouTube shorts or whatever, that people are like, oh my God, Toni's great, is like literally just her hitting people's faces with her ass. And it's like, oh, I would love to be in that position. It's like, that's where I got the impression that was the only reason why she was over. Because, wrestling fans can't admit that they just want to get fucked by these women. And so they're like, oh, this sauce is great.
No, I agree, man.
Are those wrestling women? Oh, yeah.
What was that, Garguts?
Sounds like somebody's mic is like a little bit too low. I think it's
fuck yourself.
Is that Pico sleeping?
No,
I don't know. I thought I heard somebody talking, and then
I think Garguts, your mic is a bit low, brother.
Yeah.
Just like your brain cells.
Go fuck yourself.
Did you hear that? Hey, Luke, I took a call earlier, and this guy closed out his call by saying this. Did you hear this?
Coach Mojo signing out.
Wait, what?
I took a call from somebody. I don't know. The guy's name was like Coach Wojo or Coach Jojo or something. And he was a very strange call, kind of. And then he, at the end of his call, said, okay, I'm signing out or something. And like, listen, it's very, very weird what he did.
Coach Mojo signing out. Coach Mojo signing out.
One more time.
Maybe we can like slow it down or something.
Slow down. Yeah, slow it all the way down.
Yeah, let's Let's see if we can slow Coach. Whatever the fuck is.
He says it clearly at the beginning of the call.
No,
Coach Joe just signing out.
Coach Jojo said.
No, Coach just signing out.
Credit card.
Jojas. I don't even know what he said. Jojas? Zojas?
No, Coach just signing out.
You know what that sounds like? You know what that sounds like?
What's that?
This is Trevor McAllister, the father from fucking Home Alone 2. The father. I would like to order the honeymoon suite.
Dude,
speaking of Donald Trump, you know.
Dude, I had a talk
to the right.
You got it.
Who else had a talk boy because of that movie? Like, because it was awesome. Oh, Garguts, you got one?
First week.
Oh my God!
Imagine somebody visiting. Somebody visited the Twin Towers just because of that movie on 9/11.
Yeah, and they were in the talk boy, and as they're
Mom, where's Kevin at?
Last thing they did was jump and say, "It's me, Tommy, signing out."
It's me, the father.
Go fuck yourself. He's feeling himself. He's vibing.
Coach Mojo signing out.
That's so lame.
Sam Howell had almost 400 yards.
What?
Sam Howell just short of 400 yards.
Dude, I won 35 cents, and I had some really good picks. But I guess other people had better ones, right? I had DJ Moore, I had Justin Fields, and I had, in one of the games, I had Sam Howell. And I had Logan Thomas in that game, too, and I still lost. How does that happen?
Because you're gay.
Like, well, probably. That's probably what it is. My wife doesn't know about it. Chat, how you guys doing? I mean, we're rolling, dude. We're getting the show's kicking up even more as we continue. Allison Tuckwab dropped a bomb earlier. Tim Drake, OG listener, he dropped the bomb. If you guys want to donate, feel free to do it. We're talking about, what are we talking about? The Weekly Tony. Jesus.
Well, actually, I was thinking since it's Thursday and since we don't really have any other date for it, we should do FASTLANE predictions.
All right, line them up. Let's make them. Well, I guess if we make them kind of quick, we can do them. I'll do it.
All right, pull up the list because I'm too lazy to be a producer.
Oh no,
like
somebody else produce. I can't do it all. I can't do it, Mr.
All right,
Pico.
I'll do it. I'll bring up the fucking list of shits because I think half of it is just tag team matches.
Oh no, they're gonna pull AEW and do all tag team matches.
Yeah, only it's not gonna be just a bunch of fucking random Japs wrestling people.
Oh.
Ugh.
You really need to try
But back
last name's Rojas can get away with it.
Somebody has got to clip Donald Trump coming earlier. Like, please, somebody, if you find it later, somebody find when Donald Trump had an orgasm. I mean, who else has Donald Trump on their show have an orgasm? It was so great.
Oh my God.
That was so weird. Maybe I can find it.
Outside the store, fucking around. Probably literally any. Like they always buy like croissants.
Where is it? Is it right here? Come right now, Matt Cologne. Oh, here it is. Where is it?
Real quick, because I got a flight right now that I got to go to. So all of you have
Mr.
a wonderful
President.
day. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Trump.
Before you leave, can you and Ryback have a jerk-off competition?
It was right before this, I think, that he did it.
Maybe there was like a bunch of Mexicans in line, and they were just taking up the line the entire time. They're like, "That's it, build that fucking wall."
I just wanna go in and work, fool. Shut the fuck up, okay? There's gonna be a massive wall. You can't come in, okay?
Oh my God.
Jesus.
That's literally what I want to say to any fucking like Hispanic lawn worker or like fucking whatever. Anybody who works in like maintenance and is Hispanic, they're all fucking just line this weird ass like they.
The thing is, sorry to step in here, but my handler Onyx here, he's the Mexican himself, so I offend him sometimes. No offense to you, Nova, okay? But the thing is, I just wanted to step in, say hello real quick. The show's going really wonderful. Thank you to all the donators supporting Joe. I just wanted to call and just say hello real quick because I got a flight right now that I got to go to. So all of you have a wonderful day. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you, Trump.
Before you leave.
Oh, we're right back. So we're right back.
Yeah, I'm here. God, what?
Okay, let me give you some sexy thoughts to think of. Vince McMahon, butt naked, bent over, right in the locker room with a dildo up his ass.
I want it. I am it.
All right, go. Here we go.
Finish it.
Oh.
Finish it. Yeah.
Wait, give me 1 second. Hey, let me do one thing for you before I leave. The president is gonna gurgle for you. Give me a second.
Oh, yes.
Some music, Joe, music in the background.
Shit bomb.
Trump is here, lol.
Yes, Trump is here, and he's gonna gurgle cum right now, Matt Cologne. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh.
This show's crazy.
I swear there's another clip of him having an orgasm that we missed that's earlier, but I'll find
Yeah,
that.
I told you like 40 times. You're like minutes ahead of the.
Dude.
Oh, my bad. I had you muted. My bad. All right. Well, anyway, let's.
I'll clip it. I'll send it to you.
We'll get it. Let's go to the FASTLANE.
I have the FASTLANE predictions up. I'm using CBS Sports right now, and one of the things I just want to point out, just how completely stupid and biased CBS are, because they clearly don't actually watch the product.
Yeah.
And they're paid off, is that it goes, okay, so the World Heavyweight Championship between, Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and it says under here that WWE has done a good job resurrecting Nakamura into a threat to a top championship. No, they haven't. Nakamura, nobody buys as a threat. He's literally just here to give Seth something to do. So whoever said that is a moron and probably shouldn't be allowed to procreate.
Ooh.
So go fuck yourself, you idiot.
Wow.
So who do you think is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship? Seth Rollins, a guy who's been the top guy for years, or one of the top guys, or Shinsuke Nakamura, a guy who just a few weeks ago, before this feud, lost to Bronson Reed.
That's a good point.
Pretty obvious. This is a shit match. Just saying.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think
their last match wasn't that good either. It was slow and plotting, and again, it had that shitty ending where Seth hits the curb stomp and then takes like 37 seconds to cover Shinsuke, and then still gets the win.
Wait, so this is the first match on your list? This is the first match on the list? The world title?
Yeah. I mean, it's about as important as the world title is right now, the opener.
Yeah,
well, it's about as how the
maybe
Bears. The Bears are the Bears won, right? The Bears did win.
Yeah, they put up 40.
40. Oh my God, dude! So in the end, they just busted it open.
40 to 20.
40 to 20. The Bears on rest in peace, Dick Butkus.
Okay. Maybe if Seth's back is so bad, he shouldn't be doing superplexes.
Maybe if Seth's back was so bad. Maybe if Seth's back was so bad, he could put some sort of effort into selling it. Like his back actually hurts instead of just being like, back, and then does like a cartwheel suplex fucking pile driver.
Right.
Yeah. Idiot. But that would require to actually
Nakamura hasn't been the same since WrestleMania 34. Remember the match with AJ Styles when he fucking hit him in the balls and then turned heel? He has been garbage since. Did absolutely nothing of significance.
Yeah. I mean, I like Shinsuke, but I mean, who gives a fuck, really?
No, it's not. It's just a kind of a nothing thing, and whatever. I don't care. So basically, Seth Rollins wins. Move on to the next thing.
Okay, the next match on the card is Johnny. Wow, I'm fucking stupid. I hate myself. John Cena and LA Knight versus the Bloodline, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa.
The Bloodline.
This is a big match for LA Knight. Kind of a big fuck you to AJ Styles because they were like, yeah, we're gonna just replace you with somebody who's actually over and a guy who
had
wants the
video
belt.
games to play.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what AJ's even doing here anymore. He has enough money saved up. Just retire already and get it over with. Yeah, this is a cool match. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like a barn burner match or anything, but I do think that they're gonna the baby faces are gonna win. I think this is more just leading up to like the storyline with or Roman confronting Jimmy. Maybe this will lead to an LA Knight versus Roman Reigns match. Jesus, I fuck up all of my words. God damn it!
That's why you need someone to read it for you.
Yeah, well,
They're going to have to do something soon because Survivor Series, if they go by the traditional route of champions against champions, they would have Roman against Seth, and they need to not do that.
Right.
They haven't done that. They didn't do that last year, so I don't know if they're going to do it this year. It seems like what they're building up to is War Games. In fact, it seems like that's the only thing they're building to, and it's actually a bad thing because War Games is like a month and a half away. So I mean, actually even more than that. So I don't really know what the end game here is for this feud, but I'll tell you what, it's more interesting than what they've been doing for the past few weeks. That's for sure. So I'll give props on them for getting me back invested into the storyline.
That's all anybody wants to get to is that, and it's so obvious that that's what they're doing that it's kind of like, well, that's going to make it crawl until we get to that point.
James Shrimp Fajitas in the chat goes, I think Roman is stuck in Heyman's phone. Like imagine, like, yeah, that's why he's gone. He's literally just entrapped in there, like the Phantom Zone.
That's funny.
Go fuck yourself.
That's what he said to him, basically.
Coach Mojo signing out.
All right. What up?
So who does everybody have to win this match? I have John Cena and LA Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Cena, LA Knight. Yeah. 100%. The good guys on top. Yay, everybody's happy. John Cena gets to raise LA Knight's hand in the ring, point to him. But here's the thing I don't like about this. Like, sometimes they do this when someone needs help getting over or whatever. It's like, I don't feel like LA Knight needs help getting over, and that's what it feels like. And it's like, well, I get him hooking up with John Cena to put the two good guys together makes sense, and it's not a bad idea, but it's like during Stone Cold's run, did they have to bring in somebody who used to be or was really popular to raise up his hand and point to him? It's like, did anybody who did that to The Rock?
I'm sure if Hogan was working in the company, they would have had him do it.
No. So I'm glad you just said that. The only example I can think of, or one of the only, so far in my brain, one of the examples I can think of is Hulk Hogan raising the Ultimate Warrior's hand at WrestleMania 6. Warrior was already over with the crowd in a big way, but so wasn't Hogan. And when Hogan lost to him, he really put him over and lifted his hand up to say, this is the guy. So that example is fairly similar. Like, Hogan was leaving, Warrior was over, Hogan was over, but Hogan was leaving. So this is like LA Knight is over, John Cena is obviously John Cena. So I guess maybe I shouldn't have a problem with it, and I'm really nitpicking and making a big deal out of it for no reason. Probably.
Hogan did the same thing for Rock at Mania, but Rock was already over. He didn't need it.
Yeah, so that's another good example. So Hogan did it again for The Rock, and The Rock was like ending his career at that point. So it didn't make. Yeah.
Well, John Cena, to be fair though, like he didn't have the main guys come up and raise his hand, but he did have a lot of like, I want to say like passing of the torch moments with legends. Like in the Ruthless Aggression era. Like I feel like Triple H did it, Shawn Michaels did it. I think he had like that. Yeah, he had that handshake moment with Taker. The whole first match with Angle. So I get what you're saying, and like I think people have too much of a reliance on superstars from the past, so they like want them to like I don't know. They want them to always be involved with the newer guys, and like, oh, what if Rock comes back and really puts over Roman because he needs it? No, he doesn't. You know, just let them get over by themselves. They don't need The Rock or Stone Cold or somebody just coming back to be like, you're good. I like you.
Yeah. Yep, we got Cena and LA Knight. What else we got?
Well, Cody Rhodes also had that happen to him. Roman had that with Rock. Remember when Rock raised his hand in the Royal Rumble and everybody booed him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Peter Rosenberg, you want to still say that we chose Roman during that? You fucking nitwit piece of shit.
God, I hate Peter Rosenberg. I hope he falls down a flight of stairs. What's the next match, Rojas?
The next match, this list is so out of order and stupid.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, it's okay. Well, you know,
I'm gonna rearrange it for.
Yeah, because it's not it's not really in order. You got to like kind of like look at it because otherwise, you know, we did a main event first, and it doesn't matter though. Fuck it, let's just get him out the way so we can fucking be done with it.
Latino World Order versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
The black people.
Yeah, the blacks.
Yeah, the blacks, he says.
We've got a full-on race war going on.
Yeah, we're just all we're missing is the Cracker Casantes, and like we'd have everybody.
What might happen in this match is a possible heel turn. Or is Ray not going to be in this match? Is it going to be just Legado del Fantasma or whatever? Because I don't know if Ray is going to be representing LWO.
I honestly don't know. I give so much no shit about that match that I don't know who's in it, but I'm going to pick the black people.
Yeah. It's the black.
No, you know what, dude? I don't know, bro.
It really should be their faction name, the Black People.
No, isn't Selena Vega? Aren't they trying to like push her a lot? Is she in the match?
It's a men's match.
Okay. All right, then I'll go with I'll go with them. No, you know.
Yeah, I think Bobby Lashley.
You know what they should do?
Profits.
Bobby Lashley and them should come out with a wall and then put it in the ring.
That would be smart. That would be smart. Because what are they going to do then? Unless they have papers. But then, so anyway, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
Green card on a pole.
I do really like them as like a group. I'm not exactly a fan of them doing the whole like Lashley's fed up with them already angle. Like I get that it's a part of the storyline and obviously they're not breaking up, but
yeah,
it's just again more useless tension in a group that doesn't need to be there. That's like in every group now. So yeah, but yeah, I do think Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits will win this match, and they will achieve nothing.
Yep, they'll just win, and it doesn't matter anyway. So whatever. Yes, I think.
And we're gonna get. Well, we're also getting a heel turn soon from the guy.
The guy?
What's his name? Santos. Yeah,
Santos
Los Santos.
Escobar. I thought he was. See, I don't even fucking know, dude. The guy seems like a heel to me now. So it's
no, because they were setting it up like he loves Ray. Ray's his mentor. Ray is the United States champion. He faces him. He loses. He's like, oh yeah. No, nothing but respect, man. Unless they did something interesting and had Ray turn, because Ray's been a babyface his like whole career.
That would no. He's like Ricky Steamboat.
I tried to tell you all about my father. So Dom comes out and tells everybody, "I told you so." And it's basically the what?
I was gonna say Dom sounds like the way you just made his impression. He sounds like Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker. Like I told you about sand. Oh, it's rough. It's coarse.
Jesus, is that what I just
whiny
did?
Ass bitch. Yeah, that's how you sounded.
I did not think I did that, but okay. I get you though. I tried to do like.
Well, anyway,
I don't even know what he sounds like. Yeah.
Going in. I'm going in.
Yeah, you can't even hear him.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they mute his mic and then they pretend, oh my God, look at the booze, even though it's probably not that loud. And
I was given bread and bread comes, and I wanted a full course meal.
How's Ricky Stark's career doing? He's pretty awesome, isn't he? Oh wait, no, he cares.
It's the one guy that Punk tried to get over.
Yeah, he got him. He got
One
him.
guy.
He got him over the rainbow. That's about it. All right.
Did
what
that
else?
guy say he supports trans rights? Because that might be the only reason why Punk did it.
You're right. Maybe behind the
Okay.
scenes, he was like, "Listen, I love you." I think, dude, he's into something too. There's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, listen, just because you're trans doesn't mean you're going to be good. Sorry.
Well, anyway, the WWE Women's Championship, defended by Io Sky against Asuka and Charlotte Flair. Yet another women's triple threat match. I feel like they've done this a lot with Charlotte and Asuka, in particular.
Yep.
And over the past few years, they've had a lot of triple threat matches together. I think Io Sky obviously going to win, and obviously Asuka's going to eat the pin because that's the only reason why she's even in the company at this point is to eat a pin in a triple threat match.
After being undefeated for 500 days, she eats every pin now.
Yeah, and Charlotte, you know, I don't even know what her character is supposed to be. Is she a face? Is she a heel? She's booked. She talks like she's like a face, but then she also acts like a heel because she's a bitch. And she's like, yeah, I just get this title shot because I want it, and I deserve it because I'm the queen. And it's like, oh yeah, she's also a face in this situation. Why exactly? I don't know. And but she's sexy as fuck. I wanted to eat the fuck out of her with that outfit she was wearing on Friday.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. That was
wearing
pretty
some weird outfits though.
Yeah.
Go all vor on her.
Yeah, just gobble her up, you know.
Jesus, the chick on this NFL game is wearing a black mini.
Really?
Jesus. Yeah.
Careful, WWE will
Yeah.
sign her.
Does everybody have Io as the winner of this match?
Who's she facing?
Charlotte and Asuka.
Talked about
Yeah, so you think Charlotte and Asuka are just there to enhance Io probably. So yeah, I would agree with you that, and probably I would think Charlotte would win maybe, but I'll go that so Asuka's going to take the pin.
Yeah, definitely.
How sad.
And yes, Starguts, I know we talked about it. I'm asking what your prediction is.
Oh no,
Kinda
no,
what
I
the
was laughing because Joe said, "Wait, who's she facing?"
Oh, okay.
After we talked about it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, after I blanked out. My bad.
You have to turn up your mic, Garguts. You're like, so I can barely hear you. I don't know if that's just me, but
That's his brain
Probably
dialing
me.
up.
That's probably me.
yeah, it sounds better. Now, finally, the match, I guess, is probably going to be the main event. Who knows? The undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Judgment Day defend their title against Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. This is, I think, the most unpredictable match on the card, but at the same time, not really, because, you know, I don't really see Cody and Jey winning. But, you know, they did have they did have Dominic lose his title at No Mercy, although, yeah, I know, but maybe they'll do something similar here where the Judgment Day lose it and then win it back, or maybe they will just lose it to, you know, I guess escalate this rift in the Judgment Day storyline that they've been building up for a while. But I don't see that really happening.
Did Cody forget that Jey helped Cody lose at Mania? They forgot about that.
Well, the coach
They've talked about it a few times. They've brought it up a bit.
The coach earlier was convinced of some crazy conspiracy that that I don't know, the Judgment Day was, but he believes they're going to be a cash-in. Let's put it that way. So people think that Seth is going to get cashed in on here. So Seth will win.
Damien's not going to be a double champ. There's no way.
I don't know why they gave the briefcase to Damien, to be quite honest with you. It's just honestly been in the way. You know, I forget that he's Mr. Money in the Bank, and I also just don't view him ready for a world championship. You know what I mean?
I think he might. Honestly, though, he's got the thing, and they've got all those other belts. I think he's legit gonna cash in, and so Shinsuke will lose maybe, and then Shinsuke will like hit Seth in the nuts, and then Seth will drop down to his knees after he wins, and then he'll Kinshasa Seth in the back of the head, and that's when, you know, what's his face will cash in after Seth has been Kinshasa'd and shot in the nuts. And Damian Priest will come in, roll him up, and then Seth will kick out. And then it will be like one more move, and then he beats him, something like that. So I actually do think Damian Priest is going to cash in and win at Fastlane because the whole group has all these belts, and they're setting up this group to be this huge thing. Funny enough, that started with Edge, and this is and listen, Rhea has delivered, amazingly delivered. Dom has delivered. He's got massive heat from crowds. Rhea's over in a weird way this whole thing. The only one who's, I mean, obviously Balor doesn't really have much either right now, but they've got the tag team belts. And what does Priest have? He has nothing.
He has the briefcase.
He's got the briefcase. That's it. So he's got to have a belt now, right? Otherwise,
he's got a tag belt.
Yeah.
Oh, he does have the tag belt, but yeah, I guess you're right.
That's why
he doesn't even wear them properly. He doesn't wear them properly, which annoys me. He clips the belt to the side of his pants, which is annoying. Just wear the fucking belt like
You're
a
right.
regular
I forgot
person.
he was tag team. I thought Balor was tagged with somebody else for some reason. Like, dude, that's how fucked up my brain is right now. I mean, I'm on.
Like honestly, I don't blame you because I kind of was thinking, oh wait a second, JD and him are tagged, right? JD McDougan.
Yeah. Like I don't like. I mean, you know what it is I mean, I haven't slept in forever, and I got 4 hours. of sleep.
It's understandable because it is like I agree with you because since it's sort of they operate under three bird rules or whatever, so anybody can really be a champion in that group. I think
give Shinsuke the belt for 5 minutes,
Wouldn't that be the worst though? Like Shinsuke wins it, and he's like this, like, yeah, Shinsuke did it. He delivered on his promise. Yeah. He destroyed Seth Rollins, and then Shinsuke
at least he got the belt.
Shat on.
He'd be in the record books for a little bit at least,
Yeah, they can't have one of those sneaky Japanese be a world champion.
Sneaky Japanese.
I like how they finally gave up on him speaking English and he's only doing Japanese promos. And
right. What was wrong with what is wrong with my idea of just like tonight you die? Like that's all. I mean that is kind of what they're doing, but
we can't have threats on the television.
Yeah.
Coach Mojo signing out.
All right.
You have dishonored me.
Just signing out. I think if you think that the contract cash-in is going to happen, I feel like if that's going to happen, then Cody and Jay are going to win. But if that doesn't happen, which I don't think is going to happen, I see the Judgment Day retaining the titles. So if the Judgment Day lose the titles, then definitely a cash-in's happening.
He's going to cash in on NXT on Tuesday.
We'll see that. So the caller earlier said he was going to cash in NXT for like the title of the best ever or something. I don't know what he was talking about. Did you hear this? Like,
yeah.
Can you play this psychopath's rant?
Do you want me to play his call from earlier? I'll find it. It's really bizarre. Like it's a very strange call. Let's see if we can find it.
Omar, help him out because he'll be lost forever.
Baseball
playoffs. Always on Tuesday. I don't know.
This will take a while. Yeah, a big shout out to Tim Drake again for that $100. But let's see. Something tickets went out to families, friends, media people, whatever, radio stations. What you know.
In May, and I saw
Tony Storm did look hot. Cena's gonna be. I know I took calls at some point here. Jacob, I can hear you. That's RP.
Awesome.
The right way. Just want these like. See, I'm looking for it. He would have said nothing. Is what I can't find it. And the rest were distributed. People here.
To cover the ground.
They couldn't sell there's 8,000 seats they can't sell. So yeah, I don't know when he called. What the hell? I forgot about Cody. It is a weird call though.
You can go through play.
Other side of me, I have a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde version of my brain. And Jimmy Wang Yang. You can use, but I probably put the number up. It was right after I put the number up. I hadn't even put the number up yet here.
With the rush hour and everything, that is too many.
Yeah, because I put the number up, so I haven't put the number up yet.
Thank you, Allison, for supporting the show. You're awesome. You're fucking amazing.
Okay. Take them all, and we'll deal with them. No problem, Coach. Oh, here it is. I found it. What do you say, Coach JoJo? Is that what he said? Here it is. Coach JoJo. Coach JoJo just creeped me out. Did he not have the voice of a pedophile? I mean, here it is.
Before he could get into a shoe, and he made it into a shoe in 13 days.
Really?
He is.
That is retarded. Oh my God.
Good luck.
A FASTLANE prediction. I'd like to hear it. Let's go.
Yes, this is Coach Wojo from Marquette Basketball. I just wanted to share.
Coach Wojo.
Every year, WWE hosts the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and this year it was Damian Priest who won. And usually they cash in the briefcase on a championship holder. This year it's going to be a little bit different because at the Fastlane pay-per-view during the John Cena tag team match.
Wait, Jojo, can you pause this for a second?
Yeah, so he's obviously trolling.
Why is he talking? Why is he talking like Wrestle News Now? You know what I mean? Like,
it was like Wrestle Observer. What the fuck was this bullshit?
I don't know, bro, but he sounds like a molester.
Normally at the WWE's premier live event, Money in the Bank, the Money in the Bank contract is cashed in. And
No, you know what he sounds like?
That?
He sounds like somebody that's calling like into Tony Khan's press conference, one of the wrestling news sites, like calling in like, okay, up next we have WrestleZone, Tim from WrestleZone. That's what this sounds like. Let's listen again.
You know what it reminds me of? There was this movie that Patton Oswalt was in or whatever. It was like the Fanatic or something. Yeah, he's
a big fan.
But the big fan, yeah, whatever. And it was like basically just one of those loser fucking sports radio callers who just like that's their whole life.
Yes,
is coming up with like this, like they write a script and everything.
Oh, when I called, like, a nickname. I had to write down what I was gonna say when I called, so I didn't forget, or I'd be all over the place. I did, but I'm sure it was different though.
That's his whole life.
Yeah, it was mine for about 7 years. But that's funny.
That movie had Michael Rappaport in it too, so it was doubly full of losers.
Oh, so it was like woke as shit.
Fucking hate Michael Rappaport. You know what? Patton Oswalt can be funny. Like he was funny on his appearances in Opie and Anthony. He was also kind of funny when he made that appearance on Red Letter Media. But man, he's like
married a
Michael Rappaport.
But he's a sick person. Yeah, he'll throw you under the bus for $1. You know that guy.
Yeah, I know that. But Michael Rappaport is fucking so cringe, not funny at all, and such a douchebag, and like one of these these fucking like tough guy white dudes who like gotta protect. Like I won't even let that shit happen. If I see you disrespecting a female, we gonna have problems.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a talk with you. Just shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
You fucking white wigger looking motherfucker. I could kick your ass, you piece of shit.
I fucking married a hot ass bitch.
Patton Oswalt is like, and she killed herself because of him. But no, it's Patton.
I'm talking about his new wife.
Oh, really? The new wife?
Do you remember Dream a Little Dream with Corey Feldman?
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl he was dancing for, he was trying to get back then. Her.
I don't remember.
That's his wife.
Well, I think Patton Oswalt could be funny. And sometimes he seems like, oh man, this guy seems really cool and really down to earth. And then like other times he just comes off like a complete ginormous fucking Hollywood prick asshole. So, you know, it's hard to tell. But Michael Rappaport is a fucking douchebag.
No, Michael Rappaport is a real prickish dude. Now Patton Oswalt is a pussy and he will turn on his friends, but at least he's sort of just a coward and it's sad. Whereas like Michael Rappaport is actively like a fucking fake tough guy or an idiot tough guy. I can't tell if he's a fake tough guy or an idiot tough guy. Let's hear.
And real proper. He plays the same role in every movie. Whiny white guy.
And the worst thing about Michael Rappaport is this fucking New York Yankees hat that he's got on all the time. That's
fuck you. You were born in
zip it.
You fucking jackass.
Now we had to stick an apple in the pig's mouth. Oh yeah. Woo! Bring out the gimp.
How much
we got
fucking
the ball
drug
gag.
is he on?
We got the ball because you wouldn't see. Now I want to see if you're really about that life, Trump. You talk about being
every movie.
Oh, he's cutting a promo on Trump. Everything he tweets is about Trump, by the way.
Talk about being tough and fighting. I want to see if you're really about that life.
Why you doing
I want
the fake
that pep,
shout?
rally, persona.
Stop trying to be black because you're a fucking potato.
But you know, why is he doing the fake shouting?
Because
Like, yo,
he's
I'm
a
not
pussy.
gonna really shout because I have people that I don't want to wake up.
Dude,
Even though I'm a multi-million-dollar actor and I should have a big enough house where I can shout.
He'll be the next stupid white guy to get stabbed to death by a guy in New York. That'll be the next thing.
Yeah.
What's his most famous role? Shooting black people in Higher Learning. You know?
It is really infuriating that he's talking like a fucking black guy. Meanwhile, he looks like Colin Quinn.
Energy that you bring to your pep rallies across the country. I want that energy you brought outside the court, in the court. I want to see if you're really...
What is he talking about? In the court? If he does that, he's out of order or whatever. He's trying to be quiet
Yeah,
in the
and then
court.
you'd be the first one to say, this guy doesn't know how to act professional.
Right.
This
No,
is
he's
what I'm talking
retarded.
about, people. You fucking hypocritical pieces of shit. You want a guy to act all crazy and fucking balls the wall mental bonkers, but then when he does that, then it's like, whoa, it's obviously this guy's not fit to be in control.
Dude, there's
Fucking
something wrong with Michael Rappaport. Every tweet almost is about Trump. Every tweet almost.
To stick an apple in the pig's mouth.
Like every fucking tweet almost is like about Trump. Is this a different one or is this...
Marjorie, miserable, monkey lip. Marjorie Taylor Greene. This is what you get when you get whack jobs.
Dude, he's sitting at the beach.
What are you talking about?
Well, he's sitting at a looks like where I used to live, but he's sitting at a beach like it's low tide, and he's got his beach chair down all the way down in the low tide, the closest to where the water is, but like on a shitty beach at low tide. Look at the background. What the fuck is this, bro? What is he doing? Is he doing heroin? I think he's sitting at you know when you go to the beach and you almost step on a heroin needle and you're like, what the fuck? Who does this? Who's out here leaving heroin needles? It's him. He's leaving heroin needles and he's got a pig's. What? Oh my God! His mouth looks like a pussy. You see this?
I just see a
what is
crackhead.
What is this? Sorry.
Whack jobs. Hey,
yo, even though I'm like from Boston.
They eat their own. Like everybody says that about everybody. It's just another whack. Anybody who does anybody who just 8 videos in a row about politics and then all tweets all day. I mean, like I know that I tweet out stuff like sometimes like that, but like not like that. Not like every tweet.
And everything is about Trump. It's just Trump. So it's clear to like anybody who has like any understanding of politics or like anybody who's smart enough to realize what he's doing is that this guy has no fucking clue what he's talking about or anything about politics, but pretends he does because he goes after Trump because that's what's popular for liberals to do.
You know what?
He doesn't know what's going on, but he knows that nobody's supposed to like Trump, so he'll make a fucking tweet about him every single day about every fucking thing he does.
I've got to do this, Rojas. I've got to create a Twitter where I only attack Biden, and then another Twitter account where I only attack Trump, and I'll get like a mask, and I'll make each Twitter different, and I'll do an experiment which one I can make bigger first. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a good idea.
Yeah,
we should do it. Do we have any more? Do we have any more matches?
No, we were actually listening to what Coach Jammy Jams or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'll go back to Coach. I'm sorry, I totally fucking got derailed there. Got derailed again. Oh my God, my. All right, let's see.
So again, that's your go-to joke. Anytime that happens, is marriage.
I don't even pay attention. All right, let's see. What do we
John Cena in the ring, 1, 2, 3 for the title of greatest of all time wrestler. What do you think, Joe?
You mean he's gonna cash in on just a title of a name, a title and name, and not a real title?
Wait, go back a little bit because
that.
I missed what he
Oh
said.
my God. Okay.
In John Cena in the ring. This year it's going to be a little bit different because at the FASTLANE pay-per-view during the John Cena tag team match, actually what's going to happen, Damian Priest will interfere. He will cash in the briefcase and he will pin John Cena in the ring 1, 2, 3 for the title of greatest of all time wrestler. What do you think, Joe?
You mean he's gonna cash in on just a title of a name, a title and name, and not a real title?
Exactly that.
Oh my God. Are you serious? You really? Oh my God. That's such a Vince thing or Bruce Pritchard thing. I don't know. Wow. What? I hope not.
Coach Mojo signing out.
You got to pretend that
Coach,
this is
you
a
might
good
be
idea.
right. Coach JoJo signing out. Like that. Like, dude.
What a fucking... I'm sorry, Coach Zimmerman or whatever the fuck your name is.
Coach Sandusky.
It was so weird. He was obviously trolling.
Maybe.
He was trolling, obviously, now that I hear it, you know.
You really think so?
Oh, yeah. I think he was he was joking. Come on. Well, you think
really? Because that's a good troll. Because honestly, I've seen people make that type of like idiotic statement in YouTube comment sections and stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised. Like some people
signing out.
All right.
Some people legitimately think that they're going to do the whole night 1, night 2 title defense thing with Roman, where he's going to defend one belt on night 1 and defend another belt on night 2. Like people still think that that's going to happen.
Right.
And they're retarded for thinking that because it's like outlandish WWE universe mode booking. But you know, I'm glad that some people think, you know, have such amazing imaginations.
Oh yeah, it's very bizarre.
Keep on playing your video games, stinky ass boy.
Well, I want to thank Allison Tuckwab. She dropped the largest donation of the night at $200, or $199 to be exact. $199.99. We're going to give her the cent and round it to $200. And of course, Tim Drake dropped $100. Unbelievable. Plus Matt Colon, Mr. Pico Boulevard, Omar Fakarani, Haskell, and we'll give credit to the Goon for trying to donate earlier, even though he said it didn't work. But that's okay. It was the thought that matters, right? Or
the thought
that counts. Anything else, real quick, that we can mention that you want to mention before we? Because I got to get up early for work. I don't usually go this late on a Tuesday, so this is kind of crazy.
That's not a Tuesday; it's a Thursday.
Thursday. Sorry. See, I can't even think. I can't even fucking function. See?
Yeah, just use that as an excuse anytime you mess up. I can't even fucking function, man. I can't. It's because I haven't slept.
Because I'm retarded.
I'm just joshing with you.
Because I'm retarded, man.
Because I'm fucking retarded, man. I don't know how anything works.
Hey,
I'm fucking stupid.
Let me tell you something, man.
Man, I don't know nothing about nothing, motherfucker.
Man, suck my dick, man.
Well, I would like to talk about stuff in wrestling. It's just I don't really have anything coming to mind that I find interesting enough to talk about in depth, you know? Everything right now, because I don't watch AEW, so I don't know what's going on.
You want to talk about the you want to talk about the Sean's View picture that I have?
Oh, sure.
You're gonna, because it's kind of crazy.
You want to see
I
my
have
dick?
to wait
You
for
wanna
it
see
to
my
pop
dick?
up on my stream.
Well, it keeps, I don't know why, but it keeps like fucking up on
You want to see my dick? You want to see my dick?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it in this photo. Take a look at this. I mean,
I can't see it.
What exactly is going on here? You know, I'm just laying here in bed, giving myself head. My dick's dead. I don't know. My dick's dead. My bed, my red, my head, my fled. I'm gonna jerk off on bread. I'm asleep. I'm deep. I'm a creep.
God.
Bread comes. Bread comes.
Oh.
Is that really him?
Yeah. That was I don't know. I'm not sure what.
It's like YR.
See the video that I have.
That chest is disgusting. It's fucking despicable.
You think that's a bad chest? Really? You don't like that chest?
It's horrible, man.
No, really? Oh.
It looks like he has some sort of rash. I don't know.
Rash?
Did he even shower?
He looks good.
Whatever.
I think he looks great. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Something's off with that fucking the dark spot at the top right. I don't know.
Does he have a dark spot?
I mean, I think that just says it all about wrestling right now. The state it's in is the fact that this picture of Sean's view is more interesting than what's going on. Because, like I said, I don't watch AEW, so I don't know about you guys. But as a WWE fan right now, I feel like everything that's going on isn't terrible, but it's also not really like discussion worthy. You know, it's oh yeah, that's happened. Yeah, that happened. That's cool. Whatever.
Yeah, I think that it's also just so I'm so tired right now. That's why I'm wrapping it up, because like I'm fucking dead inside right now. What about Tim?
I feel like a WWE like the guys who do WWE reaction live streams who are just like, oh wow, yeah, Cody's coming out.
Yeah. What about Tim Wakefield? We talked about Tim Wakefield the other night a whole bunch. Joshua, what's up, Joshua Gaffney? How you doing, man? We love you. We love you, Joshua. Yeah, we talked a lot about Tim. Don't make me sad all over again. God damn it! I watched I've been having nightmares about knuckleballs because of him.
Oh.
So
I did hear something about Girl Scout cookies are going up to $6 a box in Massachusetts.
Holy shit! Fuck. I love Girl Scout cookies. I don't think we can. I feel like I haven't had them in years. And that's making me think that Finn's allergic to them, because I feel like I haven't had Girl Scout cookies in like 5 years, and I can't figure out why. and that, so I was like, yeah, you're right. I got to get Girl Scout cookies this year. But you're right. I think.
Wait, my fucking kid, I forgot.
No, I think
almost died last time.
Yeah, so I think they're not peanut free because I don't think we've had them in about that time, and that would make sense that's why. So if they're not peanut free, the Samoas?
Yeah, you don't know what that's called. That's what the fucking cookies are called.
Oh, really? I thought you said Samoans.
No, the Samoas. You know what I'm talking about, the coconut ones with like the chocolate and.
I love those, but yeah, you can't have those. But I love them. I do love those.
Maybe they got nutmeg in them.
Oh yeah, gotta have some nutmeg. Thanks to everybody who's been checking out the shows on Rumble, by the way, too, and the uploads on Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
And that's right. You'll be in your own little bit of a rumble when you watch the Joe Cronin show, because like we said, it's a rumble. It's crazy.
Oh, my God.
Grundle
Rumble.
Well, anyway, thanks for everybody tonight for stepping in the ring of madness. This is your monetize this champion of the world, and despite Mr. Pico's obvious saltiness, he still has to call me champ whether he likes it or not.
Right.
And I'm just the best, really. I'm just so happy that I'm champion because one, I get to rub it in Mr. Pico's face. But two, the reason why I'm so happy that I'm champion is because guys like Nerdy aren't champion. You fucking vest-wearing loser.
Wow. Vest-wearing loser.
Yeah, what fucking costume? What costume is he going to dress up in this week, huh? What fucking gimmick is he going to try to take this week to make himself interesting? I hope it's the fucking guy who kills himself gimmick, because that would be great.
Ooh, the guy who kills himself.
Luke, I'm gonna come for that belt. Trust me, at some point.
Yeah, you'll come for that belt. Like you'll come to a picture of it. That's the only thing you'll be coming for. All right, nobody's taken my championship. And also, by the way, I'm still waiting for that title to be shipped to Jersey, and I will wait for as long as I need to.
I think I found. I think I'm getting paid soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
You think?
I think so.
Well,
You
that's
should
cool.
pay for shipping.
No, I'm not going to make
Fuck no.
No, he's the champ. He don't got to pay.
No,
He's got to pay for it. He's the
anything.
champion. Yeah, he's the champion.
Hey,
Champ
Mr.
don't pay for
Pico,
nothing.
did you win the championship?
Jew?
No.
No, I would pay for it. I would help Joe
it
out.
was- yeah, that's because you're a fucking scumbag, loser, desperate weirdo. I'm not. I'm the champion of Monetize This. All right? You think I'm going to pay for my own belt being shipped to me? I'm not a fucking desperate loser. All right?
Ooh.
I'm a man of class. The title will be shipped to me, will be paid for by all expenses by Joe. And when I have to ship that thing out, which I never will because I'm never losing the title, then I'll pay
What if you
for
lose
it.
it before you get it? Is that possible?
Well, I'm gonna just make it clear right now. I'm not announcing when I defend that championship until I get that belt. So it could be a while. And I think I've earned that right. I've carried this show on my shoulders so many times.
Defend it like Roman.
Yeah, and how much money is Roman making? How much money are you making? Don't you do all the shows in your car by a fucking dildo shop?
No, that was twice.
No, it's 20.
Jesus.
Die.
So, Joe, who's gonna co-host Weekly Tony with you going forward?
You know, I actually don't know, but I sort of.
You want me to do it? I'll do it.
I liked the idea how we started with Omar and then we just progressed into insanity throughout the night. It was actually a pretty good, I think a pretty good, setup. That being said,
hey Mastodon, what are the empty promises?
What? I'm gonna pass
I'm
out.
asking Mastodon in the chat. What are the empty promises I made? I didn't make any empty promises. Every promise I make is true.
You weren't going to be a mistake.
Well, parents disagree.
What a stretch for a joke, by the way.
That's okay.
Whatever, I just made it up.
I love you guys.
I tell you what,
I'm
man,
going to bed.
On one of those nights, I'm on the way to the porn shop. I'm going to fucking see you walking home from Wawa, and I'm not going to swerve.
I love you. I love you, boys. I'm out. I'm going to bed. I can't take it anymore. I got to go to sleep. I'm passing out. I got work at 5 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you to Allison Tuckwab, $200. And Mr. Tim freaking Drake coming in clutch as well. Thank you so much for supporting the friggin' show. You bunch of freaking beasts. You damn bunch of beasts. That's what you all are, is beasts. And I really appreciate it. We love you. I love you. Please think about jumping over to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. If you guys want to hear all that other stuff that you might have missed or that you want to hear or just crazy shit that you want to hear, trust me, that is the way to do it. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Go there. And you also get podcasts that you can't hear on YouTube or anywhere. And there's some of the most insane ones. So jump on over there, check it out. Shout out to Luke Rojas, the champ. The Monetize This champ. There he is, looking like a schoolgirl right there. Interesting from him. And again, we'll catch you guys later. Thank you again so much to Allison Tuckwab on our first night of ever of the Weekly Tony. Thank you. The Weekly Tony. It was a success. I think it was. Little Popcast shout out. You know? All right, we'll catch you guys next time. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for dropping the bombs. Tim Drake, Allison Tuckwab, and everybody else. Keep it hard.
You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Joe Cronin Show.
A wrestling podcast with attitude.
This show is not for the weak at heart. Mature audiences only. Call the show 339-226-6610.
I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest. Give me a hell yeah! But to be the man, you gotta beat the man.
some of the most brutal content this sport has ever known.
The Joe Cronin Show is brought to you by WrestleCrate. WrestleCrate.com. Use the coupon code JoeSendMe for...
Wow. I mean, I clicked the wrong outro, but you know, that company doesn't even exist anymore. Good night, everybody. See more of me on Patreon and Twitter.
What I said.
You reached out to me like, Joe, did you give him money or something? I'm like, yeah. And you know what? I knew it too. He fucking got $50 and he went on a fucking buffet. That's exactly what happened.
I think D actually said it too, because I said before we went on the air, I think it's a little weird that he wasn't going to be on Joe's show and he was going to be on mine, and then Joe pays him and now he's not going to be on mine and he's going to be on Joe's show.
Yeah.
And then we also stated that like before the week, or like earlier in the week, he was like, he's not going to be on Monetize This, and all of a sudden he is. So that's why we were laughing about that too.
So like I said to JB, like if Tommy was listening to this, I said to JB, I was like, fuck, I should have waited to pay him the money until after he was on your show so he couldn't go out to eat.
Yeah, you did say that, yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, inadvertently, it did cause him not to go on your show because he went, oh, I've got money, I'm going to go have a buffet. I mean, I never thought about it. I didn't think the guy would cancel on your show and then go out to eat instead because I gave him money. Like, what the fuck?
Which, by the way, you know what? I'm actually glad it went down this way, because this is funnier than anything we ever probably would have gotten from him.
Well, I mean, yeah, because you shit on him the whole show.
But, well, I mean, we didn't really shit on him.
All right, well, maybe I did when I
make
called.
fun of him.
I hope he dies in a car fire.
Yeah, there was that little incident from that caller, but it was a double whammy, because not only did we get this bit from Tommy, even though he wasn't there, that was probably 10 times funnier than anything he would have given us on the air, I also got Dr. Earl.
Right. And now,
who was extremely funny in that. And by the way,